You're gonna get flamed by the audience. Wash with a handkerchief until black. I went from English to Chinese to Gaelic to Romanian and a bunch of other languages.
Sometimes words just appear.
No!
Press too sticky, too sticky. Avoid leaving it dough.
Spray sugar with a towel. Spray. I guess put the rest in here.
You feel good about that?
I don't know how I feel about it.
Hey guys, it's Katie, and today is gonna be really, really fun. I have Jasmine coming down to the studio, and she thinks she's gonna be making just a super fun dessert recipe. What she doesn't know is that I've taken the recipe, I've put it through Google Translate. I went from English to Chinese to Gaelic to Romanian to Greek and all the way back to English. And we have got a hilariously translated recipe. So I'm excited to see what Jasmine does, and it's gonna be crazy. Jasmine, this is what we're gonna be making today.
Okay, strawberry king.
Let me know if you have any questions.
I've never heard this before.
Well, that's because, Jasmine, this recipe's actually been put through Google Translate a bunch of times.
Can you tell me what it is?
I'll tell you it's a dessert.
Okay, so it's sweet. Strawberry king. Okay, let's do this, I guess.
It's gonna be great.
Step 1, the oven temperature is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It's telling me that it is, but it's not yet. So I guess I will go preheat the oven. Okay, bake. Preheated. The oven's preheating. Let's go to the next step. Grease and form a round pie, 9 inches, and a rectangular pie, 10 by 15 inches of skin. What does that mean? I have to try and figure it out?
Yeah.
Grease and form a round pie of skin. Of skin? Oh, parchment paper? Maybe? Yeah? Yeah!
I'm impressed.
Scissors. This is my least favorite part about making strawberry king. I learned this from Kelly, our culinary producer. So I'm just gonna line this up with the center, and I'm gonna... Okay, it's not perfect, but I think it'll work. I'll just grease more. More grease, more better. I'm gonna grease this too. So in sack, 6 eggs. A sack, I assume, would be a bowl. I hope that's correct. 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay. Doesn't even say to mix it. Just leave it until it's colorless and tender. But I assume I have to mix it, so I will whisk it until colorless and tender. Oh, colorless and tender is light and fluffy. I understand now. Well, now I'm using the electric mixer and I'm gonna whisk it until it's light and fluffy. This should take like 3 minutes-ish. This is like my least favorite part about baking, using this, because it's just so heavy. I didn't sign up to exercise. Okay, I think that's good. Let's move on to the next step. Separate 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. I think separate means sift, based on other baking recipes that I've done. So let's go with that. Flour. Okay, nice, beautiful. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. Skip the step of mixing it, so I assume we still have to mix it. All right, I'll do that first. Next step, pour the dough into 1.5 cup of round cake. Is that saying pour 1.5 cups of the batter into the round cake pan? And the next step is place all the dough in the other baking pan. So it must mean that one. Okay, I'll do 1.5 cups in the round pan and the rest in the baking sheet. I'm going with my heart, yeah. Making sure it's even. It doesn't say that, but I assume that this is needed. I'm gonna put that to the side, and then I'm gonna, I guess, put the rest in here.
You feel good about that? I'm just kidding. Yes.
I don't know how I feel about it anymore.
It's a pretty batter.
Thank you. The next step is bake for 10 to 12 minutes until the teeth are clean. I think we're gonna bake it, and then we'll test it with a fork, and if it comes clean off the fork teeth, it's ready. I'm not getting any
I'm not telling
confirmation.
you, but I feel like you should go with your heart. Your heart seems strong.
Okay.
Are you able to kind of piece together what you're making right now?
Well, right now it kind of seems like we're gonna like bake it and I'll roll it or something because
What makes you think that?
It's so thin. And so if I'm making like some sort of log cake, I could roll it. But like this really confuses me. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes until the teeth are clean. Let's go. I'm just gonna put on the lower rack. I always do that. Okay, I guess I'll go on both. I'll do 10 minutes now and I'll just check on it later. I will just wait here until the teeth are clean. All right, let's open this up. It's the 10-minute mark right now. Teeth are clean. Let's go back to the kitchen. Okay, we have our cakes. They look fine. I'm not even sure if this is what it's supposed to look like. So the next step is to spray sugar with a towel. I'm thinking about synonyms for spray. Dust with sugar. Spray sugar with a towel. Spray. So I guess I'm gonna put sugar on the towel. I don't know if that's right. But you know what? Life is about learning from your failures. So we're gonna do that. Let's use the whole towel. I'm so confused. This feels very wrong. This feels like I'm purposely making a mess. My mom's gonna come in and yell at me. I'm assuming this will just help it not stick. Then again, I don't know what I'm doing. I was spreading it, but then Katie furrowed her eyebrows, so I changed my mind. The air is sweet now.
Have you done anything like this before?
No. Okay, so next is turn the dough into a curved crust on a towel and lift the towel to wrap the cake into a stick. So it must be this one if it's rolling it into a log. Okay, I'm gonna remove the skin. Turn the dough into a curved crust on a towel. I guess we're just gonna roll it. I have no idea what I'm making. I've never seen this technique, but I think I have a beautifully curved crust now. So let's move on to the next step, which is freeze the cake for 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put this here and freeze it for 15 minutes. We have our cake out of the freezer. The next step is remove the log and spread a 3/4 glass jar in a bowl on top of the cake. You know what this feels like? This feels like when you're on your phone and you do autofill and it's just words and then none of it makes sense. That's how it feels. There's 1 glass jar, so it must be this, in a bowl on top of the cake. I have a bowl and I'm gonna put 3/4 cups of strawberry preserves.
You know, maybe there are some words that you don't need, you know? Like maybe there are words in there that are just words.
So maybe I don't need this bowl. The next step says to roll the cake, so that means I can presume that I'm unrolling it now. Oh, okay. So 3/4 cups on top of this and then roll it back up. I haven't had to use my brain this much the entire panorama. Pandemic. Spread on top of cake. Roll the cake. Cover it with a plastic bag and let it freeze 10 minutes. Cover it with plastic wrap. Freeze for 10 minutes. 10 hours. Just kidding. Now I need my plastic bag. Wrap it completely, I assume. I think that's good. Okay, freeze 10 minutes. BRB again. That was more straightforward than the earlier instructions, so I'm happy. I have my cake out from the freezer, and the next step is to assemble a plastic cover for a bowl. So in my head, I'm just thinking I need to prepare some saran wrap to put on the bowl. So that's what I'll do. I feel like I'm doing something pretty useless right now. It's probably wrong. Now, cut the jelly ankle into inch slices in a bowl to cover bottom and sides. Cut jelly ankle, jelly ankle. This looks kind of like a leg, though not an ankle. Okay, so maybe it's this. Let me, okay, inch slices in a bowl. Oh, okay. So the plastic cover for the bowl, I think actually we're gonna push it in and line the bowl. I'm gonna go with the double layer just to be safe. So I think I'm gonna need to take this cake and slice it into inch thick slices and then line the bowl. That's what I think. I don't think I've ever made anything like this, so the process is very new for me. Put in the center. Oh, that's cute. Okay, next step, do the filling. Add 1 tablespoon of gelatin with a 1/4 cup of cold water. Bake for 5 minutes. We wouldn't bake the, heat, dissolve. Dissolve the gelatin in water. I think it'll just, I'm gonna let it bloom for 5 minutes. I'm calling the shots. Gelatin. I need a 1/4 cup of water, tablespoon of gelatin. I'm gonna read the next step. Mix 16 ounces of cottage cheese, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract fell into crater, whisk until fluffy and fluffy. Let me just absorb that for a second. 16 ounces of cottage cheese. I feel like this is a dessert that should have cream cheese, not cottage cheese. There's cream cheese on the table. Bowl. I'm grabbing the bowl because the directions said fell into crater, and this is the only thing that resembles a crater. So I think that it would be to put everything in a bowl. So I'll need 2 of these. Now, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. Whisk until fluffy and fluffy. I'm assuming light and fluffy. Awesome. Okay, next step. Gently mix 2 heavy cans and whisk until tops are noticeable. Heavy cans. Heavy whipping cream. Cans, evaporated milk, condensed milk. Okay, I think I'm gonna gently mix 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and whisk until their tops are noticeable. Whisk until peaks form? I'm gonna go with that, 2 cups. Should I mix it while I pour it? Nah. Can't be bothered. Can't follow all the rules while you cook. It's no fun that way. This is a lot of filling. You know what? I think that's good. I don't even really know if I needed peaks for frosting. Add gelatin and stir to mix. Let's get our gelatin. It's really hard. I think maybe bake was heat. And so maybe it was microwave for 5 minutes. That's really long. I feel like it would explode and make a mess. Okay, they're laughing at me, so definitely not. I think I'm just gonna heat it until it dissolves again and becomes liquid, and then I'll mix it in there. Okay, BRB. So I have my gelatin. It's in liquid form now, so I'm just gonna dump that in. This kind of feels like I'm making a no-bake cheesecake. All right, next one. Follow the strawberry in. I would say that means follow with strawberry in here or in there. If the recipe is not referencing this, I assume that it would mean this one. Here are some strawberries. Dice, slice, no direction. You know what? I'm just gonna dice it and throw it in there. I don't know how many strawberries to put in, but I'm gonna do it until it's filled with strawberries because I feel like desserts don't give enough strawberries in the desserts. Fill the top of the cake with the cheesecake filling, then place the round loaf on top. So now I just learned what that round loaf is for. Okay, so that's the bottom of the cake. I think it means to throw the sliced strawberries in the filling, though I don't want to do that. Can I reject that?
You can do whatever you would like.
Hell yeah. Okay, I brought this back. I am going to put a layer of the cheesecake filling. Found out it's cheesecake filling. So I'm gonna do like 1 layer of cheesecake filling, and then I'm gonna line it with strawberries, and then do another layer of frosting, and then another layer of strawberries. I think that'll be good. I think right now I got a whiff of cake filling and strawberries together, so it tells me what it could possibly taste like. I think I'm improving the recipe. This is now strawberry king. That's good. Let's go in with the 2nd layer of cheesecake filling. All right, okay, more strawberries. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm gonna go in with the rest of the cheesecake filling.
I almost feel like you were too good at this, Jasmine. Maybe I should have made these harder.
Did I do it right?
I don't know. I'm not telling you yet. But you've been doing a nice job.
Is that why you're so quiet?
Yes, that's why. I don't want to give you any more help.
I feel like when I put the round cake on top, the open spaces like right here are not gonna look very nice, and Katie has high standards, so I am going to cut a few more slices. I think here's good. I think it looks great. I think I did great. I'm excited about eating it. Woo! This cake is beautiful. I'm gonna do it this side. So now we keep it in the refrigerator for an hour. I'm packing it in right now. They're laughing again. I never know what that means. Let's just put this in the fridge for an hour. We'll get to the next step when we get to it. So the dessert is in the fridge and we have a few more steps. Cook in a small saucepan and add 3/ cup sugar to 2/ cup water. Yeah, I'll do a 1/3 cup of sugar to 1/2 cup of water. I think we're making caramel, I think. The next step, beat together the corn and 2 tablespoons of cold water. and then beat in boiling sugar syrup. Corn starch? How much? How much? How much? It doesn't say. Well, if I put too much, it'll be too thick. And if I don't put enough, it can be too runny. I'll put 2 tablespoons. You know what? Let's start with less. Half tablespoon to a teaspoon and a half. So 1.5, I needed 2, times 4. 1.5 times 4 to 60. 6 teaspoons is 2 tablespoons.
Are you panicking right now?
Can you hear it in my voice?
I feel like you're nervous again.
It's very nerve-wracking. This seems like a pretty good color, actually. I put 2 full tablespoons. Wait. I did the math completely wrong. I just did a 1-to-1 ratio. That's how I feel right now. I can't do the math. I give up. Let's just do 1. Beat together the corn in 2 tablespoons of cold water. It's a lot of pressure.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Okay, now I prepare the food and remove it from the heat and leave it for a while. That's so casual. Just chill. For all I know, this is a whole separate dish. The cake is never referenced again in the recipe. So Strawberry King is missing quite a lot. Okay, I got the cake back, even though the recipe dropped the cake completely. I didn't even do anything with put the glass in a pot. I just have no idea. The last step is to serve. Place a plate on a plate and slide. Carefully remove the bowl and the remaining air thighs. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna unwrap this. Place the plate on the bowl. On top of the bowl. Place the plate on top of the bowl. And turn, not slide. Okay. Suspense.
It is suspenseful.
Okay. Oh, baby. Okay, we got it. And the remaining air thighs, the remaining plastic wrap. Okay, and just like it never referenced the cake again, it also doesn't reference the syrup again. So then I don't know anymore, so I'm just gonna pour this on top. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I'm sorry if I messed up your favorite dessert. That's not cute. Okay, this is good. Now it's glazed, it's so shiny. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like this, but I did the best that I can, and right now that's all I can say.
Are you done?
I think I need to serve it. Plate, and slide. Strawberry King.
There you go.
Okay, can I look?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Do you want to know what this actual dessert is called?
Yes, what is Strawberry King?
Strawberry King is Strawberry Charlotte Royale.
I think Strawberry King actually sounds better. This is a lot better.
No.
Look at these holes, look at the difference. Well, this is really beautiful. I did my best, and from what I can see, it's not incredibly far off, so I think I did a pretty good job.
I think you did so good.
Thanks, Katie.
I can't believe how well you did. I was actually like, it's not hard enough.
For mine, I think all the elements are there. It's the right shape, although obviously we got some exposed filling. The original one is a lot more precise in technique. It just looks a little more refined than mine. They look similar, but let's see how they taste. You ready for this? I'm scared. I think it looks pretty good. Wow. Actually, it looks the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try mine first, and then I'll try the original afterwards. Cheers. It's good. Tastes like a strawberry shortcake, which I love. So now I'll try the original one. This tastes like it's from a store. Strawberry King, give it a try, and let us know in the comments below if you want us to do this again. Bye. I don't know. Put the flour in the pan, ice bag. Chill it.
Yeah!
Chill it.
Hey guys, it's Katie, and we're back in the studio to give Jasmine another translation recipe challenge. I've taken a recipe, put it through Google Translate, and used lots of different languages. For example, we've gone from English to Hindi to Armenian to Hawaiian to Russian to Japanese and many, many more. and then back to English to give us this hilariously altered recipe. We heard from you guys that a lot of other awesome YouTubers do something like this, like Brandon Ferris, Melinda, and many, many more. We were inspired by what Jimmy Fallon does with music lyrics on his show. If you like this, go check all of them out. They're super fun, and I think it's time to give this recipe to Jasmine. I got some new surprises for her. I think she's gonna be a little scared, but I'm excited. Let's go.
I don't know what you have up your sleeve.
It's gonna be really yummy. Okay.
Eardrum!
Wow. I don't want to give you too much information, but it is not a dessert. Some surprises for you.
Surprises.
We are gonna have a lot more ingredients out than what is needed for the recipe and a lot more cooking utensils.
You increased the difficulty?
You were too good last time. We need to up the challenge. People commented they thought we should make it a little harder for you.
Okay, thanks guys. Thanks a lot, guys. All right, well, let's do this. Let's make eardrum.
Drum roll, please.
Step 1, add 16 milliliters of flour and salt to the plate. Make half a hole. Right now I'm thinking we're making pasta. Half a hole is probably a well in the middle. Okay, 16 milliliters. I'm just gonna do 16 ounces. My gut tells me that there's somehow math involved, and that didn't bode well for me last time. I don't know why you put that as step 1. So 1.5, I needed 2, times 4, 1.5 times 4. Wait. All right, so I'm gonna use the food scale. 5 ounces, 12. Oh, right, it's a pound. Now we are going to make half a hole, which I assume is a little well. Add 2 whole seeds to the hole.
I don't know.
Sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. 2? Just 2? 2 tablespoons, maybe? Two eggs? An egg is some sort of seed, in theory, if you think hard enough.
How is an egg a seed?
It's how it starts. Fertilize. Yeah, exactly. You can fertilize it. I think it's 2 whole eggs. I'm so scared.
I like that you committed though with that hit. You're like doing it.
We gotta make eardrum. Step 3, 9, add the any eggs. This is a lot harder than last time.
You're doing great.
Add 9 egg yolks. All right, so I'm gonna separate the egg whites and the yolks, and I'm gonna add 9 yolks to the well.
You seem more scared this time.
You threw a surprise at me in the morning. I'm running on so little sleep. Finally, number 9. Okay. Step 4, bake the dough by rolling, spreading, folding until soft. It's like a poem. By yonder, bake the dough by rolling, spreading, folding until soft.
Is that your Shakespeare impression?
Yeah, do you like it?
That was really good.
Oh, great, thank you. Combine dough by kneading until soft. Okay, I'll add this first. First, I'm gonna mix it in like this. It's not in the directions though. I am just gonna combine this like I see in videos. Then I'll knead it until it's double soft.
So what are you doing right now?
I am trying to incorporate all the ingredients together. This is not soft. Maybe 2 negatives make a positive. Maybe soft actually means hard. I'm pouring it onto the table. It's well combined enough, and now I just need to knead it until it's like one dough baby. Ugh, feels very dry.
Is it feeling soft?
No, hard. My dough kind of looks like an ear.
It does.
What? Step 5, put the flour in the pan. Ice bag. It's like a wrap. Put the flour in the pan. Ice bag.
An ice bag?
I'm gonna put some ice in the bag and then put it on top of the flour. Put it in the bag. I don't know. Chill it.
Yeah!
Chill it. Step number 6, in a large bowl, the beef, pepper, onion, parsley dish, vegetable salad dressing. Oh, okay, it must be barbecue sauce. Ranch is more of a vegetable salad dressing.
Do you know what you're making right now?
No. Tea, what? Are we braising this with tea? Is this Asian? Because I've made tea braised meat and salt. We went from like advanced to extremely advanced pepper, onion, parsley, all of it, I guess. Vegetable salad dressing. I mean, it has to be the barbecue, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff, but.
My heart says 1 to 3 tablespoons. Okay, 1. You know what? We'll start with 1 and we'll see. Tea and salt. Do I really have to put tea rhymes with cheese?
Kelly has a hint for you.
What is tea technically? It was part of the blank trade.
Spice trade. I would say it's garlic or cheese. I'm gonna do garlic. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna look at the consistency afterwards. I think 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce might be not enough.
Does this look familiar to you at all? Like, have you done anything like this before?
Maybe we're making beef meatballs with pasta. This seems a little dry. I think I'll add a little bit more barbecue sauce.
Sorry. Do it, yeah, go for it.
No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Step number 7, make a piece of meat. What? And turn it into a piece of paper. Combine the meat and flatten. Silence means I'm right. No laughing. Step 8, boil for 400 minutes in a 400-degree oven. You are nice. Thank you. This recipe is so kind. Boil for 400 minutes? I don't want to eat this. In a 400-degree oven. Oh, broil for 4 minutes. That's not, broil is not 400. Bake for 400. Can I request the next recipe to have no math?
I'm sorry.
400 divided by 60.
Sometimes numbers just get added on to a number. It's not math, really.
Maybe there's an extra 0 in there. Let's bake it for 40 minutes in a 400-degree oven. I'm nice. So I gotta flatten this. Are we doing like a pasta then beef layer sort of situation? I wanna make meatballs, but a piece of paper just tells me I gotta flatten it. So a ball is not flat. All right, you know what? I'm gonna commit to meatballs. If it's wrong, but I'm still a winner because I get to eat meatballs. I'm just gonna grease my pan.
Doing this challenge, what does it feel like?
It feels like I'm in an escape room, and sometimes you run out of hints, and so you're just kind of sitting there looking around, waiting to fail. Sometimes it feels like that. All right, I'm gonna bake these in the oven at 400 for 40 minutes. BRB. The oven's at 400. I'm gonna put it in for 40 minutes, which I'm now realizing is way too long. So I'm gonna put it in for 20 minutes. If it needs more time, we can check on it. All right, there's more to do. Let's go back. Step 9, place the 2 coach in a large saucepan over medium heat. Cut into 2 pieces and occasionally soften until brown with caramel. The only thing that's really calling out to me are brown with caramel. I'm thinking browning or caramelizing some onions. I'm using a lot of butter. I'm going to put the onions in the butter and just kind of cook it on low heat until it caramelizes. For this many onions, I feel like it'll take about 45 minutes. The onions are done caramelizing. It probably looks burnt on camera, but it's not. It's deliciously beautiful and nice and caramelized. Let's move on to the next step. Step 10, put the ricotta cheese, noodle leaves, beans, Parmesan, egg, salt, and saffron in a medium-sized bowl. More beautiful and special. These sound like texts from my grandparents. Okay, so ricotta, all of it. Noodle leaves. All right, I think I'm gonna go with basil. I feel like the flavor palette strongly aligns with this. Beans. Well, I have chosen to add the black beans. This is probably my least confident step that I'm taking. As I was rinsing it, I didn't feel as confident, so now I'm gonna half-ass this step and not add the full can, maybe just like a little bit, maybe half. It doesn't ruin the flavor palette, it's just, I haven't seen it before. Parmesan, egg, salt, and saffron. Is that too little? A little bit more. Okay, I think that's enough. Right now, I really do think that the beans were the wrong move. I think the flavor combo will be fine. Seems cheesy, basil-y. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna combine it till it's more beautiful and special. I feel like I'm talking to someone. I feel like someone's teaching me. You know, it's not very robotic, like put in the oven. Mix until well combined. It's you are kind. And you're beautiful and special.
So eardrum is a really positive recipe.
Yes, we love positive energy. Step 11, in a large bowl, cook rigatto in salted water less than the recommended meal time. Finish with jumbo pasta paste, repeat. Head hurts. Cook rigatoni. So cook it al dente, I suppose. Finish with jumbo pasta paste. Oh, jumbo shells. Great, great, great. So I have rigatto and jumbo pasta paste. I brought some water to a boil, and I'm just gonna cook these until they're al dente. And then once this is done, I'll do the same thing with the jumbo pasta paste. And I did salt the water, so don't come for me. Okay, next step. Add the cooked ricotta beef sauce. Put it aside. Ricotta beef sauce? Add the beef sauce to the cooked ricotta? It went from rigatto to ricotta. Ricotta? Just because it said beef, I'm going to use this beef stew.
Is it Italian?
It's made in Ohio. Is this it?
Do you like the surprises we added?
No, I do not like these new surprises, Katie. It's so hard. This is like an escape room with a 0% pass rate. I'm going with the beef stew. I don't think that's right.
You gotta commit now.
I can't do Control Z, so I'm just gonna add marinara on top because I think this is the right answer. If anything, it's just more flavorful. This is so much harder than last time. Step 13, fill the large mussel with the diamond vegetable mixture. So stuff this a lot. I don't know how much. I've actually never stuffed pasta before, but I'm just gonna make it until it's nice and full. I finished stuffing the pasta shells, or the jumbo pasta paste. I'm gonna go get the meatballs out of the oven and we will move on to the next step. All right, I have brought back everything that I've made so far. Katie tells me we are in assembly mode. Next step. Break a large Dutch oven with 10 inches of olive oil. 10 inches? First, I'm gonna do 1 inch. This isn't even enough for 10 inches. 10 inches wide, just greasing the Dutch oven. I forgot that we had the dough, so now I'm kind of thinking we're gonna spread it thin and lay it around, which means we would have to just grease the sides. Next step. Place the dough 3 centimeters wide, like a frying pan. Next step says fold the rolled dough into triangles and raise the pot. So I'm gonna roll it out and flatten it and line it against the edges of the Dutch oven.
Do you feel like you're on the right track because of the thing we're out there?
Yeah, the fact that I even found a rolling pin, I think it tells me something. I feel happier now.
Yeah, you seem happy.
I was so stressed earlier. One day I'm gonna get back at you, it's gonna be so hard. It's not even gonna be in English.
That doesn't seem fair.
Well, too bad. Life's not fair. The dough got so dark. Please don't fall. Next step, remove the extension and press it to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure it's well lined in the pot. I assume it needs to be pretty, right? This is where I fell short last time in Strawberry King. I wasn't looking ahead into how the outside would look. Step 18, price, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I'm gonna go pay for this, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Be right back.
Are you gonna bake it? You think price means bake?
Price, money.
What do you do with an oven before?
Preheat the oven to 375. Oven's preheated. Next step, place pasta dish wrapped in rigatoni, mozzarella, boiled meatballs, fried eggs, provolone, stuffed clams, caramelized onion sausage. This dish is like doing the most. Like you could not do more than this. Coated rigatoni, mozzarella, boiled meatballs, fried eggs. Why are there boiled eggs? I'm gonna do fried eggs because that's what I wanna eat. So if it's wrong, I'm just gonna blame it on my personal preference. Provolone, stuffed clams, stuffed jumbo pasta paste with diamond filling, and caramelized onion sausage. Both onion sausage mixed together? Is assembly important if I'm gonna slice it and it's all the same flavors? I am gonna put some rigatoni on the bottom of this Dutch oven here on top of the dough. I don't think I need everything. Mozzarella. I'm just gonna line it. Let's just hope that's right. I feel like assembly is the funnest part. Cute! Eardrum is so cute! Okay, meatballs, just everywhere I suppose. It looks bomb. You know what kind of person would like this? Joey Tribbiani from Friends. This is like a dish for him. Fried eggs. The yolks are runny, so I must be very delicate.
Looks like breakfast.
It does. Breakfast of champions.
Who would you serve this dish to?
Honestly, I feel like kids would really like this. It'd be fun to make, and then when you eat it, it's like, wow, it's like a pie, but it's savory, it's pasta. Stuffed clams. All right, how am I supposed to put these in though? This way? I wonder if it's supposed to be face down. Yeah, these black beans. I do it. But I think it'll be good. It's extra protein. Beans are healthy. Dutch oven. Black beans give you Dutch oven. Caramelized onion sausage. Is it like together? Do I like... Okay, definitely the onions. It's going in there because that was 45 minutes of my life and everyone's lives. Yeah, in person, everything smells so delicious together. It's like all the scents are married. All right, yeah, so back to this. I don't think it needs to have that many sausages. I'll line it so everyone at least has a bite of sausage.
Ooh.
Not bad, eh?
Geometry.
Geometry. 3 sausages in a Dutch oven. Okay, cover the dough with the sausage and cover. Cover the dough with the sausage. Cover the sausage with the dough. Maybe it got switched around in the translation. It's not big enough to close. I'm gonna seal it. Next step. 45 minutes there were. 30 minutes with... Hefiation? What's that mean? 45 minute... Oh! Bake covered for 45 minutes and then 30 minutes uncovered.
Yeah! How? How did you get that?
Really? I am shocked.
And then Hephaestion, I think is how you say it. I am not sure, but that...
It doesn't matter. I got it.
I just want to tell you it derives from the pre-Greek word of unknown origin meaning crippled god of fire, metalworking, stone masonry.
You thought that would have been a good hint?
Stone masonry! What is so topping of stuff?
I would have not connected that. My hints are gonna come from Kelly from now on.
I'm sorry, I thought it was cool.
Well, the next step is good for 300 minutes, so... Huh? Oh, cool. Cool for 30 minutes? Cool for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go put it in the oven. 45 minutes covered, and then after that, uncovered for 30. I feel so good. It's done, I think, almost at least. It looks interesting. I can't say I'm proud yet, but it's here, it's cooled. Okay, next step. Before cutting, cool the cutting board in the refrigerator. I think it's fine. Okay, last step, serve with orange oil. I assume orange oil is our red sauce. Okay, I'm gonna flip it like last time. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness! Eardrum, you're beautiful.
How do you feel?
Looks like I made a little ottoman.
Am I crazy? Has Tasty done a video on this?
Yeah.
Is it a tampano? Tampani?
Timpano.
What's it called?
Timpano.
Timpano.
And Rie did the video on it. It's from the movie Big Night. It's based off an Italian dish called timbalo.
Doesn't it look like a drum?
Yeah, it does. Let's get in the reel, guys, so we can compare it. I hope I did okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I did a good job.
You did a great job.
It's the moment of truth where I figure out what went wrong. Oh, so thick. What's an appropriate slice size?
Pretty big.
Ooh, interesting. I thought I would be able to see the layers a little better, but you know what? At the end of the day, there's pasta and there's meat in there, so I would say I'm a happy camper. I want to see what's in here. I want to know where I went wrong. Whoa! What the? Mine looks nothing like this.
Yours isn't bad.
Let's give them a try. Okay, I will start with this one, the original, so I know what it's supposed to taste like. It seems kind of dry. Cheers. It tastes like lasagna. Don't love the egg yolk. The graininess of the yolk kind of interferes with the texture here at play. Let's try mine with the black beans and barbecue sauce. Why did I do that? Mmm. The black beans are totally lost. The barbecue sauce and the meatball actually gives it a sweetness and a tanginess that is quite nice, I will admit. Well, that was very fun. Definitely more challenging than the last time. If you guys want to see us do this again, make sure to DM Katie for some suggestions because I'm not allowed to know what dish we're making. But yeah, thanks for joining us. See you next time. Bye.
Like a cat.
Hey guys, it's Katie and we are back for another recipe translation challenge for Jasmine. We have taken a recipe, put it through Google Translate. We've gone from English to French to Tagalog to Ukrainian to Swahili and many more, all the way back to English to give us a hilariously translated recipe. Other YouTubers have done stuff similar to this, Brandon Ferris, Melinda. We were inspired what Jimmy Fallon does with music lyrics on his show. They're all great, please check them out. I think it's time to give Jasmine the new recipe and let her know how much harder I've made it this time, per your guys' request. It's your fault. We read the comments. It's gonna be fun. Before I give you this, there are some changes we've made today. I'm gonna try my best not to laugh. Everyone has requested it.
Look what you've done. You've taken the joy out of her producing this.
We put more stuff out, and you will get no hints from Kelly and I, except for one each.
Can I trade yours and have two of Kelly's?
My hints are great! All right, are you ready for the recipe?
Coco's dream. What?
Oh, also Jasmine is not allowed to read ahead of the recipe, so if you guys read ahead, I've strictly told her not to.
I'm not allowed to break the rules, guys. You wanted it hard, this is hard.
All right, Jasmine, are you ready?
I guess so. Let's make Coco's dream. Insert twinkle sound effect. Step 1, place 14 tablespoons of... Step 1, you're not allowed to do that.
You already broke the rule.
You're gonna get flamed by the audience. Step 1. Place 14 tablespoons oil and 3/4 cups tablespoon yogurt in a large bowl. With your finger, press and hold the key until it stops. Beat each other using a mix. Where to begin? Oh, it's really hard because I can't read forward. There is yogurt. Butter, there's butter. There's butter. 3/4 cups of yogurt. I think I'm going to combine butter and yogurt in a bowl, press the on button and mix it until it's well blended? I think it's butter. All right, but then what's 6? 1/3 plus 1/2. This better be the only math step. It says 14 tablespoons of oil. There's no way it's that simple. Okay, I'm gonna do 14 tablespoons of butter. I think we're making something sweet, but I could be very much wrong. Coco's dream sounds so sweet. I'm just gonna do 3/4 cup of yogurt.
Do you feel like you've made the right decision so far?
No. With your finger, press and hold the key until it stops. It's like IKEA directions. I'm gonna mix this. I'm just gonna do it until it's well combined. I hope I got that right. Step number 2. Add the 3-cup bread, 1 cup sugar, and 2 teaspoons bread and smooth. What? Add 3-cup bread. I found breadcrumbs. I can't say that I think this is correct. I have found bread. Sugar. I think bread is flour. 3 cups flour, 1 cup sugar. I'm gonna start with sugar because I know that, well, I don't know, but it's the most straightforward. All right, 1 cup sugar. I'm so stressed. So I have decided to do 3 cups of flour. So the 2 teaspoons bread is kind of confused. What is this? What's that? 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I wish I had a live audience to clap for me. I don't even know if I'm baking this. So now we do and smooth. I'm having a good time, but this is hard. Okay, now I'm kind of confused. The last 2 words were and smooth, but this is definitely pretty dry. It looks like this usually when I'm baking. If it gets to this and there's like some sort of solid dough, I can start kneading. So I'm going to start kneading until the dough is smooth. Maybe there was no yogurt needed. I'm wondering what cuisine this is. That's like my favorite part. While I'm kneading this, can I read the next step? Put in a plastic oven to cool for 10 minutes. That's a juxtaposition right there. I'm going to put it in a plastic bag and cool for 10 minutes in the fridge. I love that this time you guys are gonna comment saying, make it easier for Jasmine. I think this is good. Let's just wrap this up. Let's chill it for 10 minutes. Next step, place the pan with 2 letters delivery in a 350-degree oven. What? Place the pan with 2 letters delivery. Baking sheet? 2 letters delivery? Let me just look around a little bit. Two baking sheets? I decided to do 2 baking sheets with parchment paper, which is our letters. I'm gonna go preheat the oven to 350. Next step, divide flour into 15 coins using a knife or a trowel. What the hell is a trowel? Trowel. Oh, look at that, it's labeled, trowel. Why do I need it? Oh, I can use a knife. I kind of want to use this. I'm gonna use this because why not? Divide flour into 15 coins. I assume round.
How was it using the trowel?
It's not bad, actually. Not sure how even it is, but I think it's okay. All right, 15. I will roll them into balls.
What do you imagine Coco's dream looks like?
Coco's dream. Naturally, I'm thinking Coco is very chocolatey. Dream, what's synonymous with dream? Clouds. Cocoa cloud. Chocolate clouds. Chocolate puffs. Chocolate puffs. I don't think I got it. Next step, circle each piece into a small square, about 8 inches by 4 inches. Make a right angle. Well, I assume I'm rolling it out to be 8 by 4 with right angles. 8 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, double that, 8, 8.
There are rollers there.
It doesn't say how thin though.
So is 8 by 4 inches a square? Or a circle?
Well, a circle is not a square. An 8 by 4 is a rectangle. Circle is roll. Roll each piece into a small square, rectangle, a thin rectangle. Place the cherry earthquake on the long side of the long side. Round the flour around the cherries in a bowl with herbs. Cherry earthquake. There's strawberries here, blueberries, and sour cherry. Sour could be translated to earthquake.
How so? Tell me, take me on that road.
Sour, bitter, strong, bomb, explosion, earthquake.
I like it.
I got it. Round the flour around the cherries in a bowl with herbs. What herbs? I'm gonna go with sour cherries. Here, I'm gonna drain them. I think I am going to line the cherries on the long side. Is it just like one line, you know? And how much? You know what? I'm gonna use a hint.
Oh!
Ooh.
Who do you want your hint from?
Kelly.
So round is what shape?
Oh. I think I am rolling it over the cherries, and there's a log of cherries on the long side of the long side. All right, I do feel a lot better. That looks decent in a bowl with herbs. I have thyme, I have mint, sage. Oh, was I supposed to put it inside? I'm gonna do it again with the other one, but with the cherries, I'm also gonna line some mint inside and then roll it up. I have my cherry mint log. Just gonna do this 13 more times. BRB. Finally rolled all these out. Next step, add the prepared pasta. Roll out the remaining dough and cover with a spoon. What? So I think I am going to roll out the remaining dough. What's the prepared pasta? There's no remaining dough. Why would pasta be in this dish? I think I gotta use a hint. Katie?
You want a hint from moi?
I mean, you said I couldn't get two from Kelly.
Sometimes in recipes, it tells you how to do all of it in one step, and then the next step is telling you to repeat it. Was that a bad hint?
Damn it, my hint was that I already did it. Ah! Step 9, if the egg is dry, beat the beaten egg and cook for 2 minutes until golden brown. Egg wash and cook for 2 minutes. Egg wash, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's beat that. All right, 2 minutes is not that long. I'm hoping the next step will be like, cook it longer. How did you even find this recipe?
Suggested by you guys.
Y'all are good. Next step, remove the wooden cookies to bake from the oven for 15 minutes. I'm just gonna ignore the numbers and I'll take them out when they're golden brown. Make frosty make. Put the cream and 2 cups of cane in a large bowl. Wash with a handkerchief until black. Make frosty make. Make frosty make. Make frosting. Make frosting. Cane, sugar, cream. Put what cream? There's so much cream. Sour cream, cream, cheese, and heavy whipping cream. I'm going with cream cheese. I'm choosing this because if you let me think about it for any longer, I'm gonna put them all. 2 cups of cane in a large bowl. I think it's sugar. I'm just trying to think of the flavors. Like if it's super wrong, yeah, whatever. If it's good, yeah.
You seem more at peace today.
I am just getting back into the groove of failure.
How do you feel about failing?
Katie, I'm Asian. I think you know perfectly well how I feel about failure. Unacceptable. Oh, I don't even know if this is right. I didn't read the next step. Wash with a handkerchief until black. This feels like Strawberry King. Do I make it black? I'm just gonna mix it first. I feel like there's no way it wouldn't want me to mix it together. I have a feeling I was wrong. Can I redo my step? Can I do a little?
Fine, you have to do it so fast though.
Resume. I am doing heavy whipping cream instead of cream cheese. Wash with a handkerchief until black. Maybe it's mix with a mixer until thick. Okay. Also, I can't let go of the fact that it says wash with the handkerchief until black, and then there's food coloring here. And I feel like I should just add some in case, and if it's wrong, it's okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Don't know how I feel about that. I think this is done. I'm gonna go check on the roll-ups. I think it's been about, I don't have a watch. I've taken these out of the oven and let them cool. It's time to move on to the next step. I have no idea how I'm doing right now. Put 5 pieces under the pan. Wash well with a brush. 5 under a pan, 5 under. Below, pot, plate, 5, 4. From this step, it's telling me that we are in assembly mode. I assume this will be the base since it's only 5 and we have 15 of them. I am just putting 5 pieces on top. Let's move on to the next step. Oh, wash well with the brush. What would I wash with? Wait, there's frosting here. Frosting sounds pretty good. Oh, my frosting maybe. I guess I'll do frosting. Here goes. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna keep it under control. Add 4 more at the top and place in the middle of everything below. Eat a thin layer of sugar. So what I'm gonna do, maybe this way, opposite way. Mom, don't watch this episode. Eat a thin layer of sugar. Maybe just another layer of frosting, powdered sugar. I will just do more of this. Repeat with other cookies to create a pyramidal image. I'm thinking like this. Oh wait, no. If I repeat, it's not gonna be a pyramid though. Oh, I understand. I shouldn't have switched directions. So I added 3 this time and I have 3 left. This black frosting is so ugly. I think it's wrong, but it kind of looks like a campfire. Step 15, spread the rest of the frost on the outside. Refrigerate the remaining ice cubes for 2 to 4. Okay, I guess I spread the remaining frosting on the outside.
Feel good, feel good?
No. I appreciate the hype though. I'm actually really horrified. Refrigerate the remaining ice cubes for 2 to 4. Frosting, refrigerate the frosting. Fridge this. I wanna say this is the ice cube. I don't even know if we're gonna use this again, so I'm gonna do this. Let's do 24 hours.
I'm not staying here 24 hours, Jess.
Let's just put it in the fridge to chill. All right, I have chilled this baby for about 20 minutes. And now we are on our last step. Sprinkle crushed chocolate on the scalp before serving. Crushed chocolate, scalp, head, top. Sprinkle crushed chocolate out here. Could be powdered sugar. Well, there's some chocolate over here. I think it's probably gonna be this. Maybe I can do chocolate shavings on top? I think I'm gonna do chocolate shavings. Scalp, chocolate shavings, kind of like dandruff. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, if Coco's dream is chocolate, we gotta give Coco a lot of cocoa. Ta-da!
What do you think?
I'm so confused, but I'm done. It's time to see the real one and find out what this is called for real.
Are you ready to see it?
I'm a little nervous. I feel like this one might be the biggest miss yet, but whatever happens, I will be proud.
Close your eyes. It's coming in hot. Open your eyes.
It's coming in hot.
Open your eyes, it's not hot.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
You want to know the name? Cusma Lui Guguta, which translates to Guguta's hat. The name comes from a Moldovan folktale about a boy shepherd who fits an entire village under his large traditional hat to shield from the brutal winter weather.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, I messed up a lot.
But why don't we give yours a cut?
Cheers. The mint is really bad. Cheers. That's a lot better than mine. Where did I go wrong? Are there herbs in there?
No.
Mint? No herbs? I feel pretty good. I think I was closer than I thought in terms of the visuals, but the taste, yeah, the mint really changed it. And I love that there's a story behind this dish. Maybe next time is your turn, Katie.
No, never.
This was a lot of fun. If you guys want to see your recipe featured next time, make sure to DM Katie at Old Lady Katie. We'll see you guys next time.
You guys put all these squashes on here, and then you were like, this is an option? Because this isn't even close to a squash.
Well, you don't know the name.
Why is she so mad?
I don't even know its name.
Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine. I know I'm usually on the other side of these challenges, but today I'm giving Katie a taste of her own medicine. I've been planning every detail of this since the last episode. We even had her film her intro that she usually does for these videos. If this is your first time here, we take a recipe, we put it through Google Translate. For example, we go from English to Vietnamese to Haitian Creole to Croatian to Finnish and a bunch of other languages, and finally back to English to give us this hilariously altered recipe. Now, this is the part where she's gonna like give me the recipe and she has no idea what's coming, so let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm so scared.
Okay, new recipe. It's gonna be a fun one. What?
Actually, today's your turn.
No! What? Kelly! What? No! What? Thanks, guys. Thanks. This is your fault.
You started.
You started it.
You started.
No,
You started.
They wrote the comment. It's my fault. I deserve this. I deserve it. Okay, can I look?
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Lala Glory. I like how powerful this sounds. And musical. Lala Glory. Okay. First step of Lala Glory. Peel 1 pound squash, then small shape.
Sorry, this is hard. Oh my God, how did you not laugh?
Okay, I see a lot of squash. What is this? Is this a coconut? Like a tiny coconut? Oh my God. There's so many squashes on the table. And then there's this thing I don't know. I'm gonna open it up just to see what it is. Should I not eat this raw? No! No! Am I gonna die? Is this taro? No, what? How do you do this, Jasmine? There's squash. I'm just like, I'm drawn to the spaghetti squash. Kelly just looked at me.
Do not.
I haven't even done step 1 yet. I'm gonna peel this. Do I do a pound of these and then dice it? I was working with something I've never worked with before. I'm like, oy, oy, oy. Did I choose wrong? If I leave these brown spots, will I die?
No.
Okay.
Hey, just gonna
Well, don't just let me know we're not gonna die, okay? I'm dicing it to make them small shape. I'm just gonna keep cutting and peeling and chopping until I get a pound. So I have a pound, I have rinsed them. I'm gonna move on to the next step. Step 2, sauna facial. You jerk. Sauna facial for about 40 minutes until the vegetation is widespread. Press to sticky to sticky. Avoid leaving adults. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. Sauna facial, steam, and we're steaming them. We're steaming it.
Who are you? We don't know this, Katie.
This is the Katie that wants to get it right, but is also so terrified she's making every wrong. She just laughs to encourage herself. There's no water. Oh, there is water. Put in the water. Giving myself a root facial because this is some kind of root, I think. Should it just go in the water? I'm putting it in the water because I don't think that it's in the basket. Like potatoes. We're gonna do this till it's tender and then drain the water. Is that the adults? The adults is the water. I'm just gonna boil it and then I'm gonna touch it when it's soft.
Why did you say it like that?
I'm gonna take a look. We've waited 40 minutes. Let's see if they're soft. Yep, okay, they're nice and soft, like a mashed potato. I'm gonna strain this guy. Sauna facial right now. It's getting kind of purple. So I'm gonna add this to a bowl. It said leaving no adults behind. I am just gonna mash it. It said press the sticky to the sticky. So I think press the sticky to the sticky and then leave no lumps. It's gonna be super smooth. Guess what I see? I see a potato masher. I'm feeling good. Feeling like this is the way I should be going. This smells good. Step 3, add half a teaspoon salt, half a cup sugar, 1/3 cup grease, and stir fantastic. It is fantastic. It's just so good. It's such a confident recipe, and I feel like I need to take its confidence. I think that half a teaspoon of salt seems right, because, you know, it's not too much salt. Half a cup of sugar. Oh, I'm gonna go granulated sugar. I just feel like with this, I wouldn't want powdered sugar, and it would be very, like, dry. It would make your mouth go, Okay, and then a 1/3 cup grease. Is it just oil? Oh, not olive oil. Not gonna bake with olive oil, it has too much of a flavor. I think it's vegetable oil, or is it butter? It's fantastic. Butter would be fantastic. I think it's vegetable oil. Third cup. This kind of seems almost too oily now. Oh God, did I make a wrong turn? The oil seems really wrong. It seems like it should have been butter. Seems like butter would have been fantastic. Step 4, add flour medium heat. In those 15 days, however bread, grab the cup and hide it. What am I reading? Oh, am I gonna put this over heat and it's gonna be like a choux pastry? And then grab the cup and hide it? Remove it from the heat. Oh no. There's cornstarch here. And that's like a flour, sort of. There's tapioca flour, you guys. I'm gonna put this in first. Don't even know what flour I'm gonna do. With it getting hot, I'll just have to make a decision, and that's what I'll do. Okay. What if this is the flour? The mixture is the flour, and I don't add flour. And I cook off the moisture like you would a choux pastry. I'm not gonna add anything, not cornstarch, not flour. Cook this until a lot of the moisture is gone and it's a kind of a stickier, more like a dough texture. And that's my bread. So 15 minutes, I'm gonna say, because 15 days seems too long.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here for 15 days.
This guy is looking pretty much like a mash. We've got most of the moisture out and it's pretty thick. So now I'm gonna set this aside and move on to the next step. Step 5, prepare the dough white. 2 cup flour, half a teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup sugar, the okay whole. In order to be fulfilled, 2 cup flour. I don't think I can go wrong with doing normal flour. Boom, 2 cup flour, half a teaspoon salt, that seems right, and then 1/4 cup sugar. I think granulated sugar, because powdered sugar, I don't know, I don't bake with it in my doughs very often. 1/4 cup sugar. Let me just mix this together. Maybe okay the whole is mixing it? Step 6, add 1/4 cup coconut and 1/4 cup water. Stir, stir. When the pasta withers, add water at once so the dough comes mingling. Briefly recommend the competition. Is there a coconut? Oh, there's coconut cream. There's coconut milk. Coconut oil. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's so many options right now. I have to just, I'm gonna use the oil. Jasmine, how did you do this ever and be okay at the end of this? This is traumatizing.
Who said I was okay after it?
I'm traumatized.
Who said I didn't cry on the way home?
You always did so well though.
It's less about the result, you know? It's about the journey.
It's about the journey, the journey.
It's about the journey.
Boom. Just gonna go full tilt. I don't like the water going in. I don't like it. Ah! Guys, sorry. When the pot, add water at once so the dough comes a mingling. I guess you add water to pasta dough. But this isn't pasta dough. Okay, and then I stir. If it's not wet enough, when the pasta withers, add water at once. I don't know if you have to add it so quickly. The dough is mingling, so it becomes friendly with itself. This is too dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Maybe it is a savory dish with, and the mashed root was, oh my God, am I making stuffed ravioli with like, and now this is what I've done? And I put coconut oil in this? Is that what's happening? So I'm gonna wrap it in saran and let it briefly recommend the competition. I'm gonna briefly let it rest and move on to the next step. Step 7, make a bright bread. Connect 1 1/4 cup flour and half a teaspoon salt in a separate bowl. Separate plate. I'm gonna just do tapioca flour. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of it. And then I'll find out shortly if this was a huge mistake. Half a teaspoon salt. In a separate bowl, separate plate. I need to do more. I need to do a lot more. I think, should it be powdered sugar? What the hell am I making? Step 8, add 6 tablespoons of melted abbreviated form and 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, red food, purple food. This is not right.
It could be.
I don't have experience making bread with tapioca flour. It could be good, it could be bad. I'm gonna go for it because I've already started, so I'm just gonna keep going. So add 6 tablespoons of melted abbreviated form and 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. Is it 6 tablespoons butter and then 1 tablespoon shortening or vegetable oil? I'm gonna go melt this and I'll be right back. 6 tablespoons melted butter. You know, you can't go wrong with butter. Even if I'm wrong, it feels right. I am gonna do a tablespoon of shortening. Okay, red purple food coloring. Colors, okay. Taro bread is purple. If I'm thinking purple desserts, like I'm gonna go with purple because I'm worried about adding the red and making it too dark. While my mess, I'm gonna just mix this together. Sorry, I'm gonna go gently. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous, guys. It's pretty. I mean, I like purple anyways. And purple is my mom's favorite color.
It's my favorite color too.
Purple's your favorite color? This is strange but exciting. Okay, let's keep going with Lala Glory. Step 9, split the dough into 10 equal parts and sleep for 20 seconds in dialogue. 10 equal parts. I'm gonna just make it like a log and then cut it into 10 pieces. What am I making? This is like the texture of what this is. Like I don't, maybe it's right, but I think I've really done it bad. And then let these rest is what I think, but I don't know why we would let them rest. I think just rest for 20 minutes. Step 10, phone a temperature of 350 table. Okay, I think that is bake at 350 degrees, but I do not know how long. Preheat a temperature at 350, but I don't bake anything yet. Yes, I'm gonna go with preheated oven at 350. Oh, perfect. Yep, okay, great. Let's keep going. Step 11, roll a piece of white flour into a ball and press down to get real round. The purple substance is wrapped as a ball. Don't forget to seal. Oh, flour, this guy. I think this is the dough. I'm gonna separate this into 10 equal parts. Great, okay, I don't want these to dry out, I think. So I'm gonna, and it's like how round, just I guess enough to wrap around these balls I've made and wrap that into a ball. Don't forget to seal. Seal this in? Am I making a dumpling? This is not a thing that is a thing.
That's so cute.
It's cute. It looks almost like a pierogi. Can I do one more? Let me do another one. This is not real round. The only thing is like, why would they want it to be real round and then I make it like that? I guess because that's like a half moon. Stuff it. I could make one that's like sealed like a ball and pinched at the top, like a dumpling. What if I just do all different shapes and then, what do you like better? You know what this is? Oh my God.
Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Don't look
All
at
right,
her.
I'm just gonna go buns because they're cuter to me right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make 10 of these little puppies. All right, step 12. Throw the ball of flour into a long oval and then press it into a spiral. Throw the ball. Throw the flour. Throw maybe is press into a long oval and then press into a spiral. Oh wait, okay. Oh wait. Okay. Oh wait. I'm scared. Okay, a spiral. So then I'm thinking, I'm making like a lot. I'm gonna roll it up into a spiral. Why am I doing that? There's no confidence here. Is that a spiral? Great, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat this 10 times and then I'll move on to the next step. Step 13, turn the dough 90 degree again and again. I left a seam at the bottom. Lala Glory has a personality, like there's a bird. I left a seam at the bottom. Lala Glory is here. Okay, turn the dough 90 degrees and again. At like a right angle, but leave the seam at the bottom. Turn the 90 degrees. I was very bad at geometry. 90 degrees, it's a right angle, right? 90 degrees.
That was like 145, just FYI.
That's like a one. Step 14, turn it up to swirl to repeat and to become 2 pieces of dough. What is going on here? What if 90 degrees is like doing this? And then turn it up to swirl and repeat. I feel like maybe you're supposed to spiral it and then fold it and then leave a seam at the bottom?
Don't you feel like you're like blacking out?
Yeah, I feel like I'm blacking out. Step 16, to add a tablespoon of the city from the mingling of the leaven out of the midst of the taro paste. I'm always around and close. It is a poem. I think I'm gonna take a tablespoon. So this is taro, I think. I think I'm right. I think in the city mingling, I'm gonna roll it up into a ball. We're always around and close. High five myself. I don't know if this is right, but these guys are really cute. Time to move on to the last step. Step 17, place membrane on trophy plate only when they humbly twirl and boil for 30 minutes. Boil or bake? Oh, I preheated the oven at 350 degrees. I'm gonna bake these guys. Oh, do they go together? Do they touch? Are they friends? I'm gonna go bake these for 30 minutes. Or I'm gonna check them and make sure that they're brown. They're not brown? How do you know when these are done? Okay, the babies are out of the oven. They look interesting. Like they look good, but they look just like a little strange, a little too hard. Let's read the last step. Step 18, give permission to new cookies and have fun alone. What was the line before? Enjoy one, have fun alone. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plate these guys. I'm assuming these are the cookies. I'm giving them permission and alone. I'm gonna eat these by myself. Okay, La La Glory. Ah! I wanna see what this should have looked like.
La La Glory is coming in its original form. All right, open your eyes.
They're so much better. The spiral, it's a real spiral. How did they get that? Hey, they kind of feel about the same. These are so much cuter. It's okay, La La Glory. They're so pretty. I love this spiral. Is it taro?
It's a 1,000-layer taro mooncake.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try one, let me see.
Are you okay? It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty delicious.
There's so much tapioca flour. There's no moisture left in my mouth. Oh my God. It's like sweet and it's not like terrible, but there's just so much starch. But the filling is good. Let me taste how it should really taste. Oh, these are just so much smaller too. Much better.
I'm gonna come taste it.
Yeah, you can come try one.
It's good. What are you talking about?
Oh, you know it has so much starch around it. Don't lie. Kelly, did you just bite that? You can't chew. It's like taking all the moisture.
I'm choking. This is not good.
I also still have the recipe we were supposed to do today. So Jasmine, you're gonna get back in the hot seat. Keep leaving us comments and letting us know how else you want us to make Jasmine's life miserable and not mine. All right, bye guys.
Bye. Teaspoon lemon.
What a sound. What is wrong with that juicer? Hey guys, it's Katie and we are back with another translation challenge. If you haven't been here before, what we do is we take a recipe, we put it into Google Translate, we go from English to German to Japanese to Arabic to Zulu and many, many more, all the way back to English to give us this hilariously translated recipe. Last time Jasmine pulled a fast one on me and made me do it. She's not gonna get away with that today. I have made the translation pretty hard today. That's a little bit of payback. So let's get in there and give her surprise. Okay, Jasmine.
Oh, I'm scared.
This is a simpler recipe sent in by you guys.
Oh, thanks, guys.
But I made the translation really hard.
Oh, no.
Payback!
Oh,
You're being great, you're being great. You still get clues. You still get everything.
Farm on the Moon.
Isn't it so fun?
It's so fun.
It's like a David Bowie song. I'm on a farm on the moon. Don't read any other things.
I know read.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Step 1, add half cup water, 1 copy joker, and put where to put in the pot.
This is what happens. This is payback.
Copy joker, copy sheet, 1 sheet joker, funny joker card, 1 sheet, 1.
What's happening?
I'm trying to think out loud. Half cup water, but where to put in pot? Pot.
You seem like you're gonna hit someone with that.
If step 2's not easier, might be you.
It's not. Yeah.
Oh, water!
Wow, that's a lot of water.
Add half cup water. I'm adding half a cup of water and put where to put in the pot. 1 cup, joker.
Anything coming to mind?
Solitaire, clown, milk. I'm gonna go with sugar.
Why are you doing sugar?
Because if it's gonna be savory, it's fine if there's some sugar. It'll be like, sweet and savory. And I'm gonna stick with a cup. Is it right? I don't know. So I assume I'm making some simple syrup right now. Step 2, find the answer and look until juicy. Find the answer means like maybe like.
Are you scared? What's happening?
I'm shutting down.
You are. You're like a robot shutting down.
I'm gonna find my hot plate.
So you think the recipe line was find your hot plate?
I don't know. I think it's like stir until sugar has dissolved. I'm choosing to put it on a hot plate and stir until it becomes syrupy. Okay, this looks juicy to me. Let's move on to the next step. Step number 3, Turn the flame over and 1 teaspoon, what is it, lemon, 1/4 teaspoon cadmium, and a pinch of garlic. What? Okay, so turn off the heat.
So how do you know it's turn off the heat?
I don't. And 1 teaspoon, what is it, lemon? Lemon. I'm gonna roll this so it's nice and juicy.
You think it's lemon. No, I'm just asking. So lemon is lemon juice.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna eyeball a teaspoon lemon.
What is wrong with that juicer? What a sound.
1/4 teaspoon cadmium and a pinch of garlic. What's cadmium?
It's in metal.
Is it really? Why am I talking like this? I'm nervous. All right, let's look at these spices. Saffron, celery salt, how fun. Cardamom!
Wait, what? Why'd you get excited?
Sounds like cadmium, which is a perfect way to throw me off. I think I'm gonna ask for a hint.
Who would you like your hint from?
Kelly.
No. Kelly. I am terrible. Sorry, Kelly, go for it.
I'm just gonna say you were on the right track when you picked something up.
Dang it! Cardamom. Let's add a 1/4 teaspoon of cadmium, which I'm choosing to be cardamom, and a pinch of garlic. I actually want to say it should be a pinch of salt. Who says pinch of garlic? Nobody.
Wait, what?
Nobody.
Nobody. Let's mince some garlic, shall we?
So how did you come to this conclusion?
Well, I wanted to do a pinch of salt, but I don't see any salt on the table. So I am going with garlic. It's not gonna make it worse. Garlic only makes things better.
Have you ever made anything like this before?
With this amount of sugar, I feel like it's some sort of like sauce for meat or something.
Look how good you are at your mincing.
So I don't know how finely minced this is supposed to be, right?
I could not tell you. Are you adding all that?
I'll just add what's on the knife. Pinch of garlic and a little more. Now mine's gonna taste better than the original.
Oh, yeah. I think... Okay.
Step 4, taken. Where's Liam Neeson?
That's all I could keep thinking. He was like, take it. Wow.
I just, what was I gonna do with the extra?
I'm proud of you.
A pinch of garlic means 5 cloves of garlic. You know what? I think taken means put it to the side. Step 5, 1 cup of wheat flour, 2 tablespoon chicken breast, Marcus, and 1/4 teaspoon. Yellow is the color of food in a blender.
Who's Marcus?
I don't know where it came.
1 cup of wheat flour. Wheat flour, does it have to be wheat flour? Is that a trick? Should it actually be regular flour? I didn't even know this existed. Coconut flour. I'm gonna go all purpose. I just feel like you can never go wrong. And if it's not, I think it'll be okay. I would like a hint for chicken breast, Marcus.
From?
Mimo.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, Mimo, do you have a hint?
Save your chicken breast for Marcus.
That was very cryptic, actually. I think Mimo might be giving the worst hint than me.
I don't want Mimo's hint anymore. Save your chicken breast for later.
No. All right, here's your new hint.
Chicken is not the only chick.
Peas.
Chick what?
Peas.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Chickpeas. Chickpeas. Coconut.
It's not a chickpea.
Basan, also known as garbanzo or chickpea flour. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon yellow is the color of food in a blender. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go yellow. Why not? I love yellow. It's one of my favorite colors. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. I've been wrong before. Let's add a 1/4 teaspoon of yellow food coloring. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Perhaps mixing is fine. Next step, mix 1 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of water and drink until the cough is strong. 1 cup milk. Does it have to be a specific kind of milk? I'm gonna go with oat milk because I like it. Okay, 1 cup milk. Okay, 1/2 cup water. Am I making a batter? Until the cough is strong, until the batter is thick. I do a little mixy mix. Step 7, if you don't agree with the battery, add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Battery is batter? If I don't agree, well, I find that it's agreeable. Add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. I will just add a little bit, like half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Step 8, then add the best 1/2 teaspoon soda and stir head of state. The best baking soda, I presume. We only have the best baking soda here at Tasty, so I stir head of state. Step number 9, push the hook into the pressure cylinder. Pressure cylinder. Ooh.
Do you feel good? You think that's it?
Yeah. Look at my beautiful batter.
It's beautiful, gorgeous.
A part of me thinks that this could be like some sort of pancake batter. Step number 10, fill the barbecue mold with 1 inch of oil. Reduce the heat. I'm going with 1 inch of oil in this pot. Reduce the heat, simmer. Step 11, pour the flour into the milk to prepare. The flour will rise quickly, but not black. Pour the flour into the oil. The batter will rise quickly. But oh, don't burn it. I'm gonna wait till the oil gets hot and then I'll move on to the next step. Step number 12, make a small town with a mixture of yeast, hot spiral, hard oil. I think this is the hot spiral. I'll do a spiral. That was not a spiral. I think I need to add more flour to this.
It looks like ramen.
It looks like a bunch of seahorses hanging out. Step 13, cook until both are gone. What does that mean? It's burning. I don't know what's happening. I must have messed up somewhere. I'm gonna give a spiral a try again.
Okay, great. Second try. Kelly's eyes switching because she's nervous for you.
Step 14, take the juice in immediately. I think I need a hint.
Yeah?
This batter consistency is not correct. Katie,
Yes.
can you help me?
But here's my hint to you. Make a small town. Not a big town, like a big town.
It's just so runny. I don't even know if I can make a town.
Just try to make a little town.
Okay.
That's new.
That's new. Thank you. Well, you know what?
I like that one.
14, take the juice and immediately. Take the juice immediately, because it's hot. You pour it over. So I was right. Remember I guessed this earlier? I made a flying saucer.
It's so cool, I like it.
I guess I'll just make more of these because I'd rather eat that than this. I'm just gonna do one more big one like this and then I will move on to the next step. It's reminding me of funnel cake. This mess I'm making.
What if it is funnel cake?
Maybe then I messed up. I kind of regret pranking you because you made this a lot harder. I'm done, that's my last one. So I think I'm just gonna put some squigglies on the bottom for some height. These can take the residual juices. Ooh,
Are those your small towns?
my small town, big town, yummy, yummy. Oh, the juice, okay. My garlic sugar. I'm pouring it over.
Ooh. Ooh. Looks otherworldly right now.
Step 15, solved. Yeah, it is. Works. Yeah, it does. Enjoys for 30 seconds. Oh, let it soak for 30 seconds and then eat. I'm finished. Ta-da!
Masterpiece.
My master squiggly towns. Bring in the original. I'm ready to see it. Farm on the moon. My hands smell like garlic.
Open your eyes.
Ooh. Okay, this has been my biggest fail yet.
No. No. Do you want to know what the name is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's jalebi.
Oh, jalebi.
Yes, and it is an Indian dessert.
Let's try Farm on the Moon.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. The garlic is amazing. Phenomenal. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
All right, let's try some jalebi. My batter was definitely not thick enough to make a shape like this. Was I wrong with the milk?
The milk was wrong. It was supposed to be yogurt.
I knew it. Delicious, but different. I'm very impressed with the shape. It's just beautiful. Entree dessert. This was really fun. Make sure to keep sending recipes to Katie on Instagram at OldLadyKatie and maybe a little easier next time.
Maybe. We'll see.
Bye guys.
Bye.
This is the hardest one we've ever done, and I think I'm gonna pee my pants.
Hey guys, it's Katie and we are back with another translation challenge, or as I like to call it, let's torture Jasmine. If you are just joining us, we take a recipe, we put it into Google Translate, and we go from Portuguese to Latin to Hebrew to Cantonese and many, many, many more. And then we bring it back to English to give us a hilariously translated recipe. Today's recipe actually comes from a very special guest. Let's see who it is.
Hi, I'm Aria, and today I picked a very special dish for Jasmine to make. It's one that I ate a lot growing up as a kid, so I'm excited to see her take on it. I can't tell you guys exactly what it is just yet, but I'll pop it at the end with my version of the dish, and we'll compare and see how she did. She doesn't even know it's me coming, and so it should be a real fun treat of a time. Good luck.
Good luck indeed. Let's go give this recipe to Jasmine. All right, Jasmine, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This one came from a special guest. Who? I am not telling you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah. Saltwater Pisces.
I do love me a good Pisces.
And you know I am one. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Saltwater Pisces.
What's the symbol for Pisces?
It's a fish.
Fish.
Yes. No, it's not a clue.
Fish. Step number 1. In between, pour 1.5 raw bread in warm water. Leave until the fruit bears fruit.
I think it's getting crazy now that these translations are slowly forming a new grammar rule in my head.
Like this made sense to you.
Well, no, but yeah, in between, in a hole, in a bowl. Bowls! Raw bread, I think, is flour. All right, what kind?
Panko.
Coconut flour.
Don't look at Kelly, she gives it away with her. Stop Morse coding with your eyes.
All right, I'm going with all-purpose flour. Can never go wrong with all-purpose flour. Oh, the bowls are here. Let's do 1.5 cups of flour. I'm just gonna slowly add in water until a dough forms. Leave until the fruit bears fruit. I'm gonna cover it and let it rise. I'm scared. Okay, I have a solid dough. I'm going to cover it with a towel and let it rise. Step number 2, add 3 tablespoons of butter. Addition, subtraction. Okay, butter. We have butter. Are we making a pie crust?
Does that look like a pie crust?
No. Grapeseed oil, avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil. Let's go with grapeseed oil. I'm doing it. Well, then we will go with 3 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. I will mixy addition. All right, I don't know if this is right. In fact, I think it's kind of a dry dough. Step number 3, in a garbage can, combine 2 cups green bread and 1.5 teaspoons salt. Stir, east, dow, stir. Stir, east, dow, stir. Let's see, what are our options? There's so much greenery here. We got lettuce, green onion, and leek. I think leek. If it doesn't say how to cut it, green bread is going to be leeks. I'm having them lengthwise, and then I'm gonna thinly slice. Can I have a hint, please? You know what, Katie? I'll get a hint from you. Are leeks on the right track?
Sometimes words just appear.
No! Words just appear.
Yes.
I think your hint told me that the leeks are not correct. Well, dang it. So bread, flour in another bowl, in a separate bowl. All right, we're just gonna go AP flour. 1.5 teaspoons salt. Is it actually salt though? I trust it. 1, 2, 3. Stir, east, dow, stir. Maybe that is whisk together. This looks lovely. Next step, add the flour to the pan and fall to his on knees never again. You fell to your knees. Oh, add this flour to the dough and knead. I'm so scared. I'm trying to figure out what culture this is. What cuisine does this food come from? Also, I just feel like I might have messed up.
Your face right now.
Next step, letting it happen in olive oil. That's how I feel. I just said I'm just gonna let it happen. Olive oil! No! I was going to use that earlier and then I used grapeseed oil. Now I'm gonna add breadcrumbs and plastic. Dig 1 hour. I am going to put it in a plastic. I'm not going to put it. Okay, so I think add breadcrumbs means add my dough to the bowl and plastic and cover. And I'm going to let it rest for 1 hour. I'm a little scared, but we'll be okay. It's okay, everything's fine. Learn 3 pounds of onions. That's a lot of onions. Pounds probably is not right.
This is really heavy. It's not 3 pounds for sure. Cups. Cups. I don't know in what way I should cut the onions. Like, should I cut them into little cubes, or should I cut them into little squares, or very thin slices, or mince? Whomst knows? So I'm going to go with 3 cups of thinly sliced onions. BRB. I have my thinly sliced onions here. I'm gonna use 3 cups of these. Next step, melt 2 spoon beds paradise and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. There's a large pot on a hot plate. Hot plate. I need a large pot. Okay, here's a large pot. Melt 2 spoon beds. Tablespoons! Butter makes me feel like it's paradise, I will say. 2 tablespoons paradise and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. All right, so I am going to kind of just stick to the recipe for this one. I think butter is paradise. So we'll do 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil in my large pot on this hot plate. Add the laughter to anchor. 1.5 teaspoons this time with a lot of salt. For some reason, I'm thinking sugar because it's so sweet and happy. Anchor. What is anchor? Olives. You are on a boat and you drop the anchor and you go fishing. 2 cans of fish. I think I need a hint. Am I on the right track with fish being anchor?
Yes.
So I have solid white albacore tuna, wild sardines, and anchovies. I pick anchovies. Add the laughter. Onions. Add the laughter to anchor. 1.5 teaspoons, this time with a lot of salt. Yes. This time with a lot of salt. Step number 9. Usually the aroma is yellow when sugarcane until it is weak. I am just gonna cook these until they're weak and soft. Oh, sugarcane. I don't have the tools to use this correctly, so no more sugarcane. I am just cooking these onions over medium-high heat until they are soft. It's been like 7 days and my onions are finally nice and weak and soft. So let's move on to the next step. Step number 10, fry a large sheet of salad. Fry, cook a large sheet. Fry a large sheet. Prepare a large sheet of greens. I'm scared, but I think I need to use my final hint.
What do you use to fry?
Oil. Oh my gosh! Do I have to grease the pan? I just greased my baking sheet. I regret using that hint. So no salad? After adjusting the width and height of the powder, make sure to control it with your fingers. Oh, my dough? My child! Is this like an onion bread? Control it with your fingers, huh? I'm just spreading it with my fingers after adjusting the whole thing, maybe? Feels like I'm making pizza or a bread of some sort, flatbread perhaps. How thin do we want this? Oh my gosh, my biceps are throbbing.
It's like an 80s workout.
It is. Next step, opaque and walk for 30 minutes. Walk 30 minutes? It's already been resting. Bake. I think I'm gonna bake this for 30 minutes. There's no temperature, so maybe I'm not baking it for 30 minutes. My heart says bake it. 30 minutes at opaque. 350? I don't know, 8 minutes? 12 minutes? 30 minutes at 350. All right. In you go. This is out of the oven. Let's move on to the next step.
How do you feel about that?
Katie, every time you ask me how I feel about things, I have 0 clue. I don't know. Rinse the oven 400.
So what do you think the first line before that now meant?
Let it sit for 30 minutes. So now that I've read the next step, I assume rinse the oven means preheat the oven to 400, and I was supposed to let this rest. Undo. Next step, sprinkle caramel sugar on top of the flour. Caramelized onions. I'm like thinking about how wrong I am and I'm so sad. Well, this is what you guys want, for me to mess up. I'm just spreading it on here. Now I'm trying to just make it tasty.
We should audition new Oh Yeses.
We should.
What-
Give me
okay.
your best.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Hey, baby.
What? Step 15, add opinion in X format. Add olives and 1.5 teaspoons of tea. Add opinion. What is this? More olives. I almost want to skip this step. I'm so confused. I think it's onion bread of some sort. But even then, with olives, my X format, my heart says cocktail onions. I think opinion is cocktail onions.
Do you want to try one before you come into this?
I am artfully placing my cocktail onions in an X format. I'm really hoping that once this video goes up, I'm not embarrassed of this decision. This is beautiful. I've now been initiated into X-Men. Add 1.5 teaspoons of tea. Time. I think 1.5 teaspoons of tea is probably time. A little bit, you know? I'm just thinking about how untasty this looks. I don't think olives are olives, so I'm gonna add anchovies. Yeah, I'm gonna decorate it with anchovies. Next step, add 20 minutes, yellow salt is in the ear. Oh, bake it for 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna skip that step because I already baked it. So then these are supposed to be cooked a little, huh? I'll just leave it like this. Last step, hold on. Where did I go wrong? Rest, enjoy. Now we shall enjoy. This is the saltwater Pisces. It is something. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't even know where I went right, but I'm excited to see who the guest is and what the original dish is.
Let's find out.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh my God, is it Aria?
Oh my God, what
what
did you
it is?
make? Hello. We
How
haven't
can
seen each
we?
other in 2 years.
I can't believe you're here.
Well, thank you for having me. And what did you bring? I mean, it's something. So this is a Pissaladiere, French dish from the south of France, from Provence. So when you I hope when I take a bite of yours, I'm gonna feel like I'm on the French Riviera.
You
That's what I
will.
want.
I mean, it looks pretty different, but I say we give them a try. Let's try this one first.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Wow, that's delightful.
Whoa.
Very good. Okay, let's try saltwater Pisces.
Yours looks like it's cutting better.
Well, it's because it's made incorrectly.
Bon
Cheers.
appetit. Okay.
Oh.
Pickled onion aside, it doesn't taste that bad.
In the beginning, it was yeast, and you did flour. It was supposed to be yeast and warm water.
Oh.
It's not that bad. It's you know, I wouldn't give it to a Frenchman.
Actually, I don't mind the caramelized onions with the pickled onions
either.
at all. That's like
like it.
really yummy.
Yeah.
You like the whole thing? The bread is terrible.
All right, Aria, thank you so much for teaching me how to make saltwater Pisces. It came out a little bit different. But keep sending Katie recipes at Old Lady Katie on Instagram, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Au revoir.
Giving you 30 seconds to decide. Hey guys, it's the holidays, and that means I'm giving a gift to Jasmine. I know it's torture for her, but it's really a gift to myself. If you're just joining us today, we take a recipe, we put it into Google Translate, we go from English to Yoruba to Bengali to Spanish, and many, 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 many more until we bring it back to English and we get this hilariously translated recipe. I'm gonna give this to Jasmine, and we'll see if she can make it through another one. Let's do it.
I'm scared again.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Katie.
This is my gift to you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Also just an excuse to spend time together.
Oh, absolutely. I would dream of nothing more.
Are you ready for this recipe?
We know this, how I feel about this all the time. Whew.
Ooh.
Fun in a glass. Sounds like us.
One gift you have is, well, it's not a gift, it's really a curse. You only get 2 hints today. We're gonna have fun. The hint you will get free is that it's holiday related.
Oh? What do you mean that is holiday related?
I don't think it's gonna help you very much.
Where's Kelly? I need Kelly.
Kelly can't be here today.
I know.
She's off on her holidays, so
Sad.
I miss her. So let's get started.
I also have a few more questions, Katie.
No, we're doing it. You ready?
Step 1. Put 1 cup milk on fire. Cook and cook. See, now I'm scared because last time I messed up on step number 1, it impacted the rest of it. So is it milk? I don't know. I don't know. Milk, water, yogurt.
Why don't you see what's out there? Maybe we didn't even put these things.
You're messing with me. Once I look at that, my whole brain turns. Heavy whipping cream could definitely be an option. Milk! I'm between these two. Milk and heavy whipping cream.
No, none of this colluding.
I'll Venmo you if you give me a hint right now.
Venmo her?
This is mean.
What if I'm being nice? It's the holidays. What if I'm being mean? It's the holidays.
Okay, I will go with milk because I trust Katie. She's such a good friend of mine.
Wow.
We're gonna add 1 cup of milk and set it on fire. I assume cook and cook means bring to a boil or simmer. Step number 2. The problem is there. Sure is. Add half glass of butter and half glass of sugar. The results are described below. I can't read below. Half glass of butter. Half stick. Okay, here's some butter. Cool, I'm gonna use this.
So what do you think that is?
A butter cutter? This is not strong enough to cut the butter. Half cup of melted butter. We are going to add half a cup of butter. Half cup of sugar. Brown sugar, granulated sugar, powdered sugar. I think it's half cup of sugar. I'm adding half a cup of sugar into the saucepan, and then I'm just gonna give this a mix. The results are described below. Maybe take off heat. Let's remove it from heat now that everything is melted. Step number 3, pour the mixture into a large bowl, wake up and mix. Add the eggs and mix with the cement. Cement, large bowl. We got a large bowl over here. So I guess I'm gonna pour the mixture into a large bowl, wake up. Oh, is it chill? You know, like when you're sleeping and you get cold water hit on your face, you wake up. That silence was so loud. Add the egg and mix with the cement. How many? Add the eggs. Add the eggs. Full egg, egg whites, egg yolks, eggs, full eggs, whole eggs.
Do you want a hint?
You know what? I think this is important because eggs can be binders. They're important for flavor and coloring. So yes, let's use a hint.
Sometimes letters just appear to make something plural.
Oh, okay, so 1 egg. That was the best hint. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 egg. Add the eggs and mix with the cement. Whisk, because whisk is hard like cement. I wish Christmas music was playing right now. Alexa, play Christmas music on Spotify.
And then add snow and maybe a snowman dancing and Rudolph.
The whisk is cement. Because it's hard like cement, when you're up here, anything's possible. All right, next step. Step number 4, add 4 cups flour, 1 tablespoon yeast, half teaspoon salt, and caramelize. Boil the flour in 5 to 7 minutes until light and fluffy. I think I need a stand mixer. Add 4 cups of flour in here. Okay, I feel like we're gonna make some sort of dough. Let me just bring the stand mixer over. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but you know what? Fun in a glass. The caramel thing is really messing with me. I do think boil could be bake. My gut says mix. So I'm gonna do the dry ingredients first here and then I'll add this in later. All right, we're gonna do 4 cups of flour. Okay, 1 tablespoon of yeast. Half teaspoon salt. I believe that. Now I think I did it wrong because it's in the same step, but you don't put salt with yeast together. So I'm gonna add it to my egg mixture. And caramel, no! Caramel! Cardamom. I don't think it's caramel because I've never done something like that before, but I do think it could be cardamom. I think maybe cardamom because it sounds kind of like caramel. But how much? A pinch? Half teaspoon? That's a lot. Nah, not really. Boil the flour in 5 to 7 minutes until light and fluffy. Oh, knead the dough for 5 to 7 minutes. I've taken out the stand mixer. I put a dough hook attachment on there. We're just gonna mix this until it's well combined, and I think I'm gonna take it out and knead it myself. Just gonna lightly flour my surface, and then I'm gonna finish kneading this until it's a little softer. All right, next step. Step number 5, place flour in a greased pan. I sat at 1 o'clock, so I need to grease my pan. A Dutch oven! All right, I got a Dutch oven. I think we're making Dutch oven bread. I'm gonna just grease this a little bit.
Have you made Dutch oven bread before?
No, actually, so this will be my first time. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's good. I sat at 1 o'clock. Rest 1 hour! I'm having the realization that I don't need to put it in a Dutch oven to rest for an hour. So I know it's wrong, but I'm just gonna leave it. Fun in a glass. Have a good nap. Holiday music break.
Wait, should we get on Dance With You? They're gonna not add music, the editor. Alexa.
Step number 6, ingredients. 2 tablespoon melt butter, 1/4 cup high Pam sugar, 1 tablespoon sugar, what the heck, and 2 teaspoons channel. You know what, let's just gather. Let's just source the ingredients. Butter, 1/4 cup high Pam sugar. I do not think it's Pam though. Powdered sugar? I don't know if that's right yet, but let's just bring it out first. 1 tablespoon sugar, 2 teaspoons channel. Which channel? Channel. Channel cinnamon. Starts with a C. I think I'm gonna do cinnamon for channel. I'm gonna keep powdered sugar. I'm just going with my gut here. First order of business is to melt the butter. So I have my melted butter here. I'm just gonna add everything directly into there. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Watch it be wrong. 1 tablespoon sugar, and then 2 teaspoons of Chanel. Now this is what I call fun in a glass. Next, we open the dough on paper and give it a size of 12 by 18. So formal. Let me go get my baby. Do I need a baking tray? I'm gonna grab a baking tray. Paper, parchment paper. There's no baking tray, so no problem. We open the dough on paper. I think it's saying we open the dough on parchment paper. I have myself a measuring stick. Lovely. I also need a rolling pin. Let's flour our surface.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm so hyped right now. I finally feel better. I'm just gonna have fun with it. After all, we're making fun in a glass. If you don't have fun while making it, we're not making it, you know? Step number 8, spread the flour over all the flour. Knead with 1 cup yang yu, 1/2 cup grapes, and 1/4 cup almonds. Oh, I found grapes. Walnuts? I have a feeling that it's walnuts because it's the holidays, and if this is a holiday dish, I am used to seeing bread with cinnamon and nuts, and the nuts are usually walnuts. Oh. I'm just gonna look one more time though. Golden raisins! Can we please leave raisins out of this? Spread flour over the flour. Spread my mixture over the dough. Okay, spreading this. I'm gonna do it until it's even. I think that's good enough. Knead with 1 cup yang yu walnuts. Here is my issue with the walnuts. I feel like they should be crushed. Ah! Okay, while I crush that, what's the next one? 1/2 cup grapes. I think that's gonna be almonds. I think it's raisins.
You gotta make it the way you think.
I don't want raisins in my bread. I think grapes is raisins. So I'm using golden raisins here. I think that's enough.
Do you think you've gotten everything right so far?
Yes. 1/4 cup almonds. You know, earlier I saw almond paste. Do you think that's a thing? I just feel like it would not make sense to put whole raw almonds. I think it's almond paste. Let's try a new ingredient. Step number 9. It's on a long rack. Roll the dough into a ring. Tie it up and put it down. Apply the ring to your skin. Oh, roll and then cover with saran wrap. Roll the dough into a ring. So I think now it's like this. Wait, tie it up? I saw wire earlier.
Honestly, why don't I let you read the next step?
Katie's letting me read the next step, which is crazy. Step number 10, use a wire to cut 2/3 of the side of the loop at a distance of 2 inches. Turn each piece forward. That did not help.
Would you like a hint?
I would like to use my hint.
Okay, it's gonna be from Mimo.
Dearest Mimo, might you give me the best hint ever?
Well, my hint is the wire does not belong in the kitchen.
Cut 2/3 of the side of the... Oh. I'm not sure if this is correct, but I want to cut around it and twist it. Now I am going to turn each piece forward, and I'm gonna have the loop facing up. Well, if anything, I love the new creations we come up with here on this show. So, fun in a glass. She's beauty.
What's her name?
She's Grace. She is Grace. Next step, step number 11. Close the lid and leave for 30 minutes. I'm gonna transfer this to the Dutch oven. I did not think that through. I should have put it on paper. Watch this. Wait. I need another cutting board.
What if you get another piece of parchment and flip it over onto that one?
One more piece of paper. Oop. No problem. Yeah. Close the lid and leave for 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave this for 30 minutes. I have no idea how I'm feeling, but I still think we're having fun in a glass. So, step 12, check the altitude at 375 degrees for 25 minutes. Check the altitude is bake. Bake at 375 for 25 minutes.
Yeah!
Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for 30 minutes and then we're gonna bake it at 375 for 25 minutes. BRB. It's ready. Wow, it's so cute. Step 13, remove the bread from the oven and put the refrigerator on a low heat. All right, there is a cooling rack over here. I think this step means to transfer the bread onto a cooling rack and let it cool. Grace, you're beautiful. Step number 14, make a face mask. Mix 1 cup of powder and 1.5 tablespoon milk. Pour the butter over the cold cake. 1 cup of powder is 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of milk. Pour the butter. Whoa. Okay, so I think what we're doing is creating a glaze. I'll start with the 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of milk. Just gonna mix that up. This is almost combined. Pour butter over the cold cake. Maybe like drizzle. I'm doing it.
Yeah, glaze it how you'd want to glaze it.
You wouldn't be able to see the bread anymore. Final step. Step number 15, if desired, combine with Thai. If desired, top with powdered sugar. If desired, top with maraschino cherries. Oh, is it cinnamon? Thai maraschino cherries, you tie it with your tongue, the stems. Cherry?
I'm giving you 30 seconds to decide.
Ah! I'll do 1 cherry. Yeah. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
No more.
I just don't think it belongs. So just one. Okay. Fun in a glass.
Do you feel good?
I mean, she's cute. I like her, so I feel good.
Are you ready to see the real one?
I'm ready to see her and I'm ready to eat it.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring her in.
Okay, open your eyes.
Oh my gosh. The ring was a real ring. This is really cute. Mine looks like it could go in the center of this. This looks like a wreath with ornaments. I should have known better. What is this supposed to be?
So it's called a Swedish tea ring. Kelly chose the recipe before she left because she couldn't be here.
Thank you, Kelly. I can't get over how wrong I am, but it feels like a remix. I'm really into the fact that I don't need to cut mine. I could just pull it off. So I'm gonna do that. You can't do that. Mmm, yummy.
Very
That's
sweet.
so good.
Say nicer things.
I love
Like
it.
cinnamon rolls.
I like that it's soft, it's fluffy, the cinnamon's nice. I like it, but I'm really excited to try Swedish Tea Ring. Cheers. There's too many raisins. This one definitely feels a little more complex. And I do like the cherry. I should have had mine with the cherry.
You got a lot right. Your assembly was where you really went astray, but you did a really good job.
Well, this was super fun. I enjoyed every part of this. Make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for the next one. It's gonna be really special, really fun, and a little bit different. Turn on your notification bell and we will see you next time. Happy holidays!
Happy holidays! Hey guys, it's me, Katie, and this is another episode of Lost in Translation!
Usually Katie puts me in the hot seat, but today it's Kelly's turn.
If you're first time joining us, we take a recipe, we put it into Google Translate, we go from English to French to Sudanese to Korean and many, 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 many more until we bring it back to English to give us this hilariously translated recipe.
We have been planning this for months. The whole team knows. We sent an email out. Her boss knows. And she said, and we quote, "Oh my God, I love this so much."
Kelly has no idea. It's been actually really hard to keep it from her. Let's go do this. Bring in Kelly. Take one. Can you try that thing that we just tried?
Yes. Your turn, Kelly. Shut up.
Are you serious? Mimo, did you know?
Yes, of course you know.
Holy sh**.
Good luck.
Ready?
Yep.
A great idea. This is not a great idea. Step 1, cooking plate with a band of berry trees and fat spray. I'm assuming this, fat, and it's spray. Cooking plate, spray a cooking sheet with spray with a band of berry trees. Do I like flour it? I'm gonna spray this baking tray with fat spray. Band of berries, maybe like a bowl. But why wouldn't you just use oil? I'm skipping the berries, I don't know what it means. I feel like band of berries might be important and I shouldn't just write it off, so I think I need a hint already.
Who would you like your hint from?
Jasmine.
Your cooking plate is not so simple. It might be a more unique piece of equipment that you see on your cart.
Here's why maybe I think these. I've never seen these in the kitchen before, so somebody had to go buy them.
Your band of berries is still missing.
This is the cooking plate?
We've helped Kelly. It's her first time.
Bamboo leaves. Band of berries, bamboo leaves. I've chosen grape leaves based on the fact that there's 2 jars, and that's the only reason why. Usually I'm the one prepping the food and I'm like laughing behind the camera, feeling confident. I'm gonna spray this with fat spray and line it with grape leaves. I feel like this is the wrong decision. I feel like I need to change my mind. Grape leaves felt weird. I have no idea what band of berries is. I don't think it's grape leaves, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna scrap it. It's gonna screw me over later. Step 2, add 3/4 cup of dough gram, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of bees, half a teaspoon of flavor until a soft paste appears in a small bowl. Got it. Got a bowl. I know bees make honey. I feel like dough gram is gonna be one of these beans.
Why do you think that?
They're here. Oh wait, a soft paste. It's gotta be a flour. I'm gonna just put the bees in first. 3 tablespoons of bees, all-purpose flour, masa, tapioca starch. You guys are mean. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Well, I'm just gonna go with sugar because I know if I'm translating, sugar doesn't really translate. It's the same word in every language. And a half a teaspoon of flavor. So I need to make a paste, so it's gotta be a flour. I'm gonna go with all-purpose because it can't hurt. It's all-purpose. 3/4 cup of dough gram flour. This isn't gonna make a paste. Maybe I was supposed to do water. This is not a paste. I think I should have done the beans that are soaking in liquid, and then that would have formed a paste.
We give you 1 mulligan since it's your first time. Go, 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 go.
Now, which bean? I have no idea what these beans are, but I think they're dough gram, so I'm going for it. And it feels like the texture of paste. 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of bees. I'm sticking with bees is honey and sugar. I don't have a clean thing, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. 3 tablespoons, half a teaspoon of flavor. My only 2 flavoring options are vanilla and pandan. And I know we didn't have pandan in the culinary kitchen, so I feel like it has to be for today. Now, I have to mash this into a paste. I think this is as paste-like as it's gonna get. Katie's telling me I have to move forward, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then move to the next step. Step 3, form a moderate skin. Swizzle 2 cups bubble butter, divided 1/2 cup of, that is not English.
This is English.
Form a moderate skin, swizzle 2 cups of bubble butter, divided 1/2 cup of disaccharides, 2 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of coffee butter, and 1/4 teaspoon of fragrant until flawless and dirty. Another fragrant. Form a moderate skin, I feel like that's to make the dough. On moderate heat because I have to melt bubble butter. What's bubble butter? Okay, let's look for butter. That's a lot of tapioca starch. I feel like that's gonna be my flour. Bubble butter, bubbly, aromatic, airy. Swizzle, swizzle is melt. I just keep thinking like in a pan, I'm gonna melt 2 cups of bubble butter. But what is bubble butter? What is that other word?
Disaccharide.
Disaccharides. See, I didn't do well on my SATs. I don't know.
You know the chemical names for things?
Nope. I know I'm using water and it needs to be evenly combined. From a moderate skin, I think that means over moderate heat. I told you guys I can't do this.
You can do it.
You can. And you thought 2 cups was too much for butter. Like,
Boba, tapioca, bubble butter. Yes! Okay, boba is made from tapioca starch. Those are the bubble butters. And 2 cups of flour makes a lot more sense than 2 cups of butter. Disaccharide.
you want a hint?
Yeah, I need a hint.
You really?
I have no idea what that means.
Saccharin?
Sugar.
Hey, those are pretty good.
I only know that from translating the other recipes. I only have 1 hint left and I'm on step 3. 2 cups of water. I can do that. Water is universal. That feels good. Let me get a whisk. I feel better because I've seen Jasmine make boba. I think half teaspoon fragrant is gonna be this vanilla because it's fragrant and it's the only thing I have left. It didn't say what to do. I'm assuming I can just stir it because it's already clumping. And the coffee butter, maybe oil, but I don't see any oil. The only oil I see is like canola or vegetable. I'm just gonna add it. I'm gonna do half what it says because I don't know if it's right.
That's the way the recipe works.
All right, this has gotten very thick and gelatinous. It's not very well combined, which I know it was supposed to be flawless and flirty. This is very flawed and dull. Step 4, wake up to a large mixture and cook over low heat. Well, I've been doing high heat. Whoops. Maybe that's why it's not flirty. Step 5, turn off the oven and continue to bake until the dough begins to separate on both sides of the mold. That's what I just said. It's like totally clearing from the pan. Oh my God, it's 1 ball.
Wow.
Jasmine doesn't look clean. Wow. That's how I talk to my kids. I'm like, wow. Oh wait, I was supposed to remove from the oven. I got this. Turn off the oven and continue to bake until the dough begins to separate on both sides of the mold. So we're there. Step 6, add meaty fillets and learn to communicate. Did my husband write learn to communicate? Okay. Add meaty fillets? But this is sweet. Coconut meat, and learn to communicate and fold to combine. Now which one? I have shredded or large flakes. I'm gonna go with large flakes because it's meatier. I switched my mind from super meaty to like medium meaty, so it incorporates better. It didn't tell me an amount, so I'm just gonna guess. It's not incorporating anymore, but it's giving it a nice layer, a nice coating, and I think that's the best I can do. So let's go to the next step. Convene. Cut a spoon bunch of flour with kitchen scissors. Put one of them on the floor of the oven cup. Convene from what I'm doing, remove it, put it here, cut some off and put them in here. But how much? All right, I'm just gonna cut it. I just cut off a ball. I'm just gonna keep filling these because I'm a confident woman.
Are you feeling good? How are you feeling?
So I'm just gonna keep filling these cups with a couple spoons of this dough until they're all done. Add 1 food to a server and a tablespoon of flour on top. I'm a confident woman. And I feel great about getting my paste out and seeing what I can do here. Okay. So what I think I'm doing is putting some of this here and then adding more dough on top and sealing it in. I apologize for whoever's recipe this is. I'm not trying to do it injustice, but it's Katie and Jasmine's fault. I think Jasmine's a genius. After being in these shoes, like her word association is so good. And I'm like, how does she know that? It's because she did well on her SATs. So I added 1 food to server. I'm just assuming this dough that got translated to flour. Step 9, fill a bowl with flour. Return the rest. I think that meant what I just did. Number 10, add water to the central pan and rupture slightly. Put a bucket on it. So they are steamed. I think what this means is fill a pot with water until it's rapidly boiling and put a steamer basket on top. So I've added water to the central pan and I'm gonna let it rupture rapidly. And then I'm gonna put this bamboo bucket on top. Step 11, put the flours in a basket with a lid. Cover with a fork for 15 minutes and the buns will be light and shiny. We're calling these flours. Cover with a fork. A fork is a lid.
Why is a fork a lid?
I don't know. I'm gonna put the flours in here and steam them for 15 minutes. This is rupturing slightly. I'm gonna add my flours and it says it doesn't say steam, but cook them until the buns are shiny and light. 15 minutes.
What do you think shiny and light means?
Shiny and light. So I'll come back in 15 minutes and then we'll move on to the next step. These have been steaming for 15 minutes. Let's see if they are light and shiny. Oh, I feel like I overfilled the bottom layer. When I was cutting the pieces, I wasn't like thinking about presentation and I should have. Like this guy's just like about to jump off the cliff. He's like, I'm done. Step 12, draw a 10-inch square piece of plastic paper on a flat surface. Separate the abracadabra in the middle of the plastic. Parchment? My bamboo baby? Separate the abracadabra in the middle of the plastic. Isn't that like what a magician says? I need a hint. I need a hint.
You want your final hint?
Final hint.
Sometimes a magician says this word before they open a door.
Open sesame. Don't genies say that? Not magicians.
Magical people.
10-inch piece of plastic paper. So plastic didn't translate, I'm assuming. I'm just guessing. I know there's sesames involved because genies say it, not magicians. And so I'm gonna roughly make a 10-inch square of plastic wrap. So separate the abracadabra in the middle of the plastic. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the abracadabra in the middle. Step 13, with the help of the banana master, take some of the food out of the pot and put it on the hammer. So I was supposed to use the banana leaves. With the help of the banana master, I didn't need the banana master's help. Take some of the food out of the pot and put it on the hammer. Take it out of the pot and put it on the hammer. Step 14. Put the My Leaf cake in a plastic bag to cover Papa. Pack your present. Leftovers are all the same. Leftovers are all the same means do it with the rest. Hammer. Was I supposed to like pound it? There's no more I can do here. Honestly, all I think is like keep coating these in sesame seeds and then cover with plastic. I'm gonna get one more sheet of plastic to wrap it to cover Papa. I'm covering Papa. And then it's just telling me to store it, but I don't know how it's supposed to be stored. So I'm just gonna coat the rest of these with the sesame seeds, wrap them up like a present, and then read the next step. I've already tasted each element and it tastes really good. I just think I have the visual off, which as a food stylist is really sad. Leave the bread for 20 minutes. Okay, leave it. They do feel warm. So I'm wondering if leave the bread for 20 minutes means like chill it. So I'm gonna go pop these in the fridge for 20 minutes. I don't know if it's right, but then we'll read our final step. Open the cake and give it here. Open the cake, I think that means take these out of the plastic wrap and then give it to my friend. I think it's time to see Great Idea in real life.
Open your eyes!
Oh! Oh my God, these are so cute! And the color is way better. I would like to know what these are called.
So this is called Banh Xu He. It is a Vietnamese dessert, also known as a conjugal cake. It's traditionally served at Vietnamese weddings, and the stickiness signifies the stickiness in marriage.
Oh, that's so cute! Definitely did too many sesame seeds. I'm just noticing a lot of differences. Cheers to a great idea. That's a lot of sesame seeds. I love the inside. I don't like how many sesame seeds are put on. But this bean paste is so good.
Cheers.
The paste is good.
To be honest, they taste really similar. This tastes close to the real thing. It's just a lot of sesame seeds.
The texture on this is better.
It's really good.
I feel like this is
my boss.
All right, let's try the real one. This is way better. There's no comparing. Like, no. This is incredible. It's sweet, but not too sweet. The coconut is incorporated. This is amazing. These are both really good, but the original is definitely better. No contest. All I have to say is I'm coming for you, ladies. You're up next. This was so much fun, a lot harder than I could have ever expected. And if you guys have any ideas how I can get back at Katie and Jasmine, shoot me a DM and we will get the ball rolling. Bye.
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 Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes! Yeast.
Hey everyone, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Mimo. Welcome to another episode of Lost in Translation.
Last time, Katie, Jasmine, and Mimo pulled a fast one on me. But this time, we're gonna pair Katie and Jasmine together, and we're in control.
If it's your first time here, we take a recipe and put it through Google Translate.
We go from English to Kurdish to Burmese to Swedish and many, many more, and then back to English to get a hilariously translated recipe. Let's give them the recipe.
Why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
I just got so scared.
3, 2, 1.
A
big bird.
Oh, it's like Big Bird. What?
Yeah, I don't like when they like flap their wings.
That's
It's, like,
all they
too
can
much.
do. Let's just talk about our strategy going into it because there's two of us. I feel like we might mess each other up second guessing.
I think so. Step 1. Pour 2 cups candy, 1 cup drinking water, 2 teaspoons yellow, and 1 teaspoon orange juice into the flour.
Or 2 cups candy. Do we think that's sugar?
Yes, I think that is sugar.
1 cup drinking water, assuming that's just tap water. They said this was hard, and this seems really easy, so now I'm like,
I start looking.
Ooh! What?
What?
I don't think they mean 2 cups Skittles, do you?
Yeah, but we should try it.
I think we need a bowl. The bowl is the flour. The flour is the bowl. Like a flour could be like a bowl. You're just eating candy. Come over here. I think if we figure out what orange juice is, it might help inform what sugar we use.
1 teaspoon orange extract. Is 1 teaspoon of extract usually a lot?
Oh yeah, because 1 teaspoon of marmalade is weird.
Very little. Orange extract is probably the
Sounds
way
right.
to go.
Oh, are we making a glaze?
Like
no,
mom.
that's a lot of water and that's a lot of sugar. They're laughing so hard. I think it's orange zest. No?
Yeah, and 1 cup of water is too much for 2 cups of powdered sugar.
I agree.
You guys gotta move on.
I'm not.
Oh, just you wait. You better be nice. You haven't gone. You've been up here before. Okay, so 2 cups of sugar, yeah?
Yeah, you know what it feels like right now? It feels like we're in an escape room. 1 cup drinking water, so regular water.
I think it's fun because I'll get so scared up here, but Katie makes me feel comfortable.
Same. What do you think yellow is?
So it could be lemon.
Or is it the juice of the orange?
Big Bird is yellow though. I'm rolling out my lemons so that the juices be flowing.
My husband always cuts up the lemon and then is like, oh, I needed to get the zest.
Sorry. We're just gonna eyeball it.
Yeah.
2 teaspoons of yellow, which we think is lemon juice.
I think, yeah, when you looked at the lemon, I felt magic. I was like, that's right.
Into the flour could be pour 2 yada 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 ingredients into a bowl. Step 2.
Hey, the party come and see me. Give up the cup and the cup, but not the cup. Raise to one side for cooling.
I feel like we're in a children's book. I think it's mix until incorporated. Divide this into 2, but not all of it.
What if give up the cup, it's like reduced by a cup?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We're gonna mix this until it reduces, but not the cup.
And then raise one, so then remove from the heat.
Oh, you know what? I
What?
think May the Party Come and See Me was bring to a boil, then simmer or something.
Oh,
I bet it was something like that. So we're gonna bring this to a boil, turn it down to a simmer.
And then let it cool. I think like right now we're acing it. Text if we are.
So this is brought to a boil, slightly reduced, and we are going to move it off the heat. Let's move on to the next step. Step 3, add the 1 cup Italian cheese, 1/4 cup of sweet dripping milk,
Ew.
and 1 teaspoon of hot vinegar. So here you are, beat to join, send it.
Beat to joy. Send it. Is Italian cheese ricotta? There's stuff in the fridge. I did say ricotta, but there's also I always want to put an R.
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone, but it's Mimo says it so nicely. It says Italian cream cheese. It's Italian. Okay.
We're doing that. 1/4 cup sweet dripping milk. In my head, I am either thinking milk or condensed milk.
Or heavy cream?
Whipping could be
Whipping?
dripping, sweet.
Wordsmith. I think that you are onto something. Dripping milk, whipping cream. A teaspoon of hot vinegar?
White vinegar, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar.
But like, do we want
Red
vinegar with this?
Are we making cheese curdles?
I've never made cheese curdles.
Are there any that I said?
Apple cider,
Said that?
rice vinegar.
I didn't say that.
You didn't.
To here you are.
To another bowl.
Okay, here, let's just do a separate bowl first.
Okay, and then we could always combine
yeah.
them. 1/4 cup whipping cream. I'm like kind of second guessing everything we did now.
Whatever, let's just do it. 1 cup mascarpone. I think vinegar comes with a lot of science. I'm down to use a hint.
You're down to use a hint?
Yes. Hint!
Number 1.
Don't think of it as spicy, think of it as temperature.
Our glow.
Oh, our glaze. Yeah, but first I'll take a teaspoon of this mixture and add it to here. What do you think send it means? Set aside.
Set aside. I like that.
Next step.
Step number 4. Over a large area, add 2 cups dust, 1 teaspoon breadcrumbs, 1/2 teaspoon yeast powder, 1 tablespoon sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon the ends?
Okay, so we're gonna make a dough on
I feel okay right now.
in a large bowl. Add
2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon yeast.
Wait, maybe yeast powder is baking powder.
Yeah, baking powder.
Yes.
Half teaspoon yeast.
I think
half
it's just
teaspoon baking
I
powder.
think it's not yeast. I think it's baking powder.
Yes.
I think yeast is a lie. Yeast powder?
Damn, but that one time I didn't put in yeast, I really screwed myself over. Okay, how about we rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
If you win, we do baking soda. If I win, we do yeast.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Yes! Yeast.
All right, get your yeast. Do you even see yeast?
No.
Okay, well.
All purpose. Cake flour. Coconut flour.
My gut is telling me it's regular flour.
I'm always down for AP flour.
Okay, let's just do AP. I think let's go yeast. Let's go yeast and baking powder, not soda. What kind of sugar do we think?
I think granulated.
Okay, let's do granulated. Half a teaspoon in the ends. And I'm going home. Goodbye.
Oh, yes!
I think maybe that's salt. Whatever, let's go. If it's too salty. Oh, well.
Step number 5. Set the ball and 2.5 cups waves and dry the mousse. Unfortunately, the blend is well mixed and does not wrinkle.
And cut 2.5 cups waves in the dry mousse. So that, I think, is the dry mousse. So maybe we need, is that weird to put that in there and then like we mix until it's smooth?
I think that's correct.
So we'll set the ball in 2.5 cups waves and dry it in the dry mousse. They're laughing at
I'm not.
This
feels wrong.
help us.
Step number 6, then warm awesome electric finished. Then warm awesome electric finish. Honestly, I don't know what else you would do with those right now.
Let rest in a
Warm place.
yeah.
Electric finish? Bowl or preheat an oven, but they didn't give us the degrees.
Let's put it in a bowl.
Let's cover it up.
Let's wait till electric finishes. Step 7, place 1 tablespoon in a pot and make a 3-inch cassette. If it appears on the form, delete it.
Oh, 1 tablespoon of oil in a pot, maybe?
I was thinking that.
And then you make it 3 inches like a, oh my God, like a cassette player, like a disc player. Boombox, like, you know, your old cassette player, but it's Discman,
Jasmine
Walkman.
does not.
Did you have a Walkman? Disc, cassette, circles,
3-inch
circle. Yes. If
Once
rises
once it comes to temperature, drop it in.
drop it in. Drop it in.
So 1 tablespoon of oil is so little.
Wait, I see waffle makers.
Warm heat
The waffle maker.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah!
You line it with oil. Once it's hot.
Yes, this I think 1 tablespoon oil makes sense.
Okay. Delete it.
If it browns, remove. If it burns, remove.
Oh, yes.
yes, 3 inches, but how?
Thick?
Yeah.
Half an inch.
Half an inch.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Are we making shrimp waffle? If so, I'm so excited. Look at these cuties. So we're just gonna keep doing this, adding oil, adding thin little things of dough.
And then we'll move on to
We'll move on to the next step. So we've made what look like shrimp waffles. They are pretty cute. Now step 8 says, send to disc, add the corn and stir. You need to double the creams and roll the sides. Is it set the disc in that and then you need to roll it in that?
corn starch. There's literally corn on the bottom.
We're not gonna get tricked.
Not today, Kelly.
We're supposed to go in the dough then. Let me see. We're like thinking double the cream. We have no cream. We had cream, but the cream is in the dough.
So now we're backtracking. Step 5, it says set the ball in 2.5 cup waves. Now understanding that waves is water. I think we can kind of,
Make a filling.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bowl.
We can use ricotta cheese as a filling.
Okay, that can make a sweet filling.
Yeah.
And then some sweet dripping milk. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just going rogue now. Yeah, and then it was that hot vinegar, which we know is a syrup.
We've already taken a little bit of a detour. So to the filling, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of orange marmalade. So we have made our new filling. Send to disc. Grab your disc, add the filling and spread. You need to double the creams and roll the sides and press down
Yes.
until it comes out on the side.
I like that. Yes. Oh!
Realized we messed up and we used the mascarpone into the dough, but we need the filling. So we made new filling.
With ricotta.
With ricotta. Step number 9. The list is based on the number and quality of items.
Maybe just repeat with the rest
Use the rest based on how many waffles
you have.
we've done that. Let's move on to the next step.
Step 10, vegetable oil is great at 350 degrees east. Wait, this is...
Okay, we have
messed up. What? We need to fry something at 350 degrees. We need like a pot of oil at 350 degrees.
I think we should fry these now. And then after we take it out, we can glaze it with this.
Were we not supposed to use the waffle maker?
I think it's bring vegetable oil to 350. Step 11, please send pie in advance to the customer. Please fry before serving.
Oh, yeah. All right, you want to read the next one?
You.
Place the dishes on the table for about 3 to 5 minutes or until all the children are warm. Fry it for about 3 to 5 minutes or until it's golden brown.
I'm scared of oil. Step 13. This is the best way to make love.
Big Bird, calm down.
What could that have possibly translated from? This is best served warm.
Should I read the next line?
Let's do it.
No.
No. Love. Maybe the syrup is love?
Perhaps we dip it in here or brush it over.
Maybe brush it over?
Brush it over.
All right, so what are we doing? The best way to make love is to... I would just brush it. I've never seen anything like this before.
We haven't either.
Next step.
Add a portion of salted bread and pickled nuts. Pickled nuts.
Here's nuts, pistachios, pecans.
You have a hint. You have one hint left.
Oh my
Let's
God.
use it.
Activate hint.
What color are pickles?
Green. Salted pistachios. And we need to like probably really...
We have processed the pickled nuts. I think I'm just gonna coat the top.
I think that's nice.
Step 15, do it again with another cake.
Done. We did it, Big Bird.
Step 16,
surprising. Whoa! I can't believe it's done.
Let's plate it and then bring in the real thing.
That sounds
I'm
good.
Excited to see it.
I'm a little terrified. Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
Okay,
Okay.
3,
I did
2,
it.
do I open?
Yes.
Oh,
We made something that's so different.
what is this called?
Atayef.
Wow.
It's a Middle Eastern pancake. They do it in different countries differently, but this is one version.
I cannot wait to try it.
I can't wait to try it. It's so different.
Should we try ours first? Wow.
So many feelings.
A part of me feels like it doesn't actually match, but when you keep chewing, the balance starts to come together. I love the texture. It's like crunchy, but a little bit soft because of the glaze.
It's actually good.
Do you want to try this one? A lot more flavor.
Although I do like the flavor of this one more, I like the texture of Big Bird.
This is very good. This was very fun. I think 2 people did make it harder. And you guys made it very hard.
This was so much fun. Kelly, Mimo, y'all really got us back this time.
If you guys have more recipe ideas, please message me at my Instagram and don't put it in the comments because Jasmine will definitely read it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna take these, you take that one. You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Katie.
And Jasmine.
And we are back with another episode of Lost in Translation.
If you haven't been here before, we take a recipe and put it into Google Translate.
It goes from English to Korean to Italian to Afrikaans and many, many more until it finally back to English to give us this hilariously translated recipe.
Last time Mimo got a little bit sassy with me.
Gotta move on.
So you guessed it, it's her turn to be in the hot seat.
I think she's scared.
She should be. Let's go give her the recipe.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, you ready, Mimo?
Yes. Fruit juice mama. Sounds easy. Let's get started.
You seem so scared.
I am, honestly, I'm so scared. I need my friends. Step 1, fill the cave at 350. Link the document with the selected page. 350 oven. Page, I think parchment paper.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Fill the cave at the document is the baking equipment, whatever it is.
Wow, how are you feeling right now?
So confident. We're gonna line this beautiful container. I'm just doing this. I'm doing it. I'm gonna cut my parchment to fit in there. I've decided I'm gonna turn my oven on to 350 degrees and I'm gonna line this baking pan with a parchment. Are we making a brownie? But that doesn't have any fruit. My pan's ready. I'm gonna go turn my oven on to 350 degrees. Where's the oven? Step number 2, put a 2 tablespoon oil for mixing in a large bowl and ignite. Add salad and fry for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Ignite, like start. I need a large bowl. I'm thinking, where's my stand mixer or my hand mixer? Let me check. Oh, this is the only thing I can start. Ignite means like electric to me. Is that what it means to you guys? Am I so off?
Our opinion doesn't matter.
Never mattered to me. My question is, 2 tablespoons of oil is
Stupid.
What do you think you're making that 2 tablespoons of oil is stupid?
You have 30 seconds.
chicken. I see a bunch of greens. I'm making a marinade. I'm not gonna add any of the greens. I'm gonna actually use an herb, parsley, and I'm gonna blend it 3 to 4 minutes.
Can you do all crying?
2 tablespoons of olive oil. There's vegetable oil, but I just love olive oil. Ignite. I've never been this confused in my life. Why is Kelly crying? I'm supposed to be crying.
I have to be the mom of this group.
I'm not kidding, I'm crying. So I'm done crying. Now that I'm done crying and my marinade is perfect, I'm gonna move to step 3. Transport with sieve and cool. Then squeeze too much water and chop all right. It's getting worse. Apparently I wasn't supposed to ignite it. I need a tip. I need Kelly.
Can we have a powwow?
Yeah. All right, we're
gonna powwow just a minute.
Sometimes there's ingredients that need excess water removed.
But who is Fruit Mama? Excess water removed. Think. That was not helpful, Kelly. Katie, don't be disappointed. Part of me really thinks I should like blanch spinach and like remove the water and chop it up. Everybody smile if you think I'm right. Cool means it was heated. Ignite meant turn on a stovetop. So I'm thinking I'm gonna blanch some spinach, bring out the excess water, chop it up, and add it to my big bowl for Big Mama. So our water is hot, and we're gonna add as much spinach as the gods tell me. I'm gonna add all of it. Spinach is like one of those things that becomes nothing when you cook it. Squeeze too much water. Now that our excess water is removed, I'm gonna chop it up. I don't feel great, but I don't feel bad. I think that's all right. I'll dump it in here.
Do you think spinach was right?
I'll get back to you. Step 4, place the ½ teaspoon sliced nuts, ½ cup Parmesan. Yes, spinach was right. 1½ cup cheese, 2 fine garlic, 1/4 cup chopped celery, 1/4 cup chopped pickle, 1 lemon flavor. Okay, maybe spinach was not right. 1 huge chicken and what's saline? Rotate until rotated and grate. Okay, I'm honestly not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna add ½ teaspoon of sliced nuts, ½ cup Parmesan. I mean, there's Parmesan. I'm committed. ½ cup of Parmesan. 1½ cup of cheese. I think it needs like some creamy cheese. There's feta. We're gonna go for Italian cheese. Garlic.
Oh, you said garlic. You're just going garlic.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting it could be wrong. I'm used to reading recipe and knowing I trust them. Yeah, it's garlic. That's for sure garlic. I think I'm gonna follow everything as it says. I don't have trust issues.
You have seen this show before, right?
1/4 cup of chopped celery. This is the only questionable thing in this recipe so far. The pickle also makes no sense to me. I know that one for sure is not pickle. Green onions? Artichoke? Artichoke it is. I just feel like pickle marinade just seems like artichoke. Here's some lemon juice. We're gonna mix this. I feel like Fruit Juice Mama needs to be renamed to something else because I'm not adding any fruit to this. Saline is salt. Where's my chicken? So this chicken is already cooked. I'm gonna be adding 1 whole chicken. I'm gonna remove all the bones and shred the chicken and add it to my spinach mixture. Step 5, put the pillow on the desk with a long face. Grease 2-inch short and add another leaf on top to cover the 2 leaves. Okay, I think pillow means some sort of dough. Okay, here are my pillow options. Pie, puff pastry, or phyllo. This looks like a pillow. Going with puff pastry. I feel like I finally it makes sense. The only thing I'm still questioning is the celery. I am putting my pillow on the work surface, the desk, so I'm gonna separate my dough. I think long face means it's telling me which direction to put it. I'm gonna roll this out a little bit. Oh, make it long when you roll it. I think I need a tip, and I need my tip from Jasmine, and I want it to be generous.
Oh. Okay, your hint is you need more leaves.
That's what you said.
That means I need more dough. I think I need to roll this and cut it, and then it'll give me more leaves. So grease 2 inches short and add another leaf on top to cover the 2 leaves. Huh? We have more than 2. You told me I need more than 2. I had 2. Okay, I've rolled out all my dough, and now I'm gonna grease it and attach the 2 leaves together like a sandwich. Everything I'm doing feels correct. I'm gonna read step 6. Cover me in oil and add 2 more leaves and put each other upstairs as before. Grease me again and add 2 more leaves. Repeat with grease. Yeah, it's just stacking it. I'm gonna add this, fill it, grease it, and then add more. Yeah. Oh my gosh, if I figure this out on my first try, Jasmine, I'm coming for you.
Oh.
We're gonna start stacking it to upstairs. Use about 1/3 of the solid cheese mixture on the tip, but 1-inch limit. Surprise into sausage. Where did the sausage come from? And also, where's the fruit juice? We're gonna go ahead and layer all these, like step 6 said, and then I will put 1/3 of the filling on top. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna be great. Oh, was I supposed to roll it after putting butter in between and make it thin? I'm gonna use 1/3 of this mixture, and I'm gonna put it in here, but leave 1 inch for the crust to
Oh, so you think sausage had anything to do with it?
Sausage, I think it just means encasing it. Was I supposed to roll it into sausage and there's a few things I could have done different. But at the end, it's gonna be delicious. But this crust to filling ratio is off. Step number 8. The shape is now changing to a screw, and then add the dough to the prepared baking sheet. Bestow with a moist veil. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to leave the thing out and roll it into a sausage and then make this circle. I know it for a fact. I can't go back, huh? So we're gonna skip step 8 and go to step 9 because there's nothing I can do about it right now. Repeat the above steps twice more and insert the beginning of each circle into the front end to form a large circle. I knew it was supposed to be a sausage. We got it wrong.
We?
I really want to dump it and start again. Actually, we don't. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm so confused. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna make this into a sausage and I'm gonna roll it into a circle, and then I'm gonna put it in the baking pan. Okay, it's gonna work. There's a will, there's a way. I am filling 1/3 of the mixture into each 2-leaf dough and then rolling it up, and then it's gonna make a giant sausage. Now I'm using way more of my filling than I would have used the other way, so this makes so much sense. It's gonna make a circle, guys. Wash the baby with egg and decorate with ? Okay, egg wash. The baby is clearly this. It said ? and it just means whatever you want. I'm still confused where the fruit comes, and I feel like
You still have a clue.
I would like to use my last clue.
There's the name of a thing inside a fruit that you could decorate with.
Oh, pit?
Have you decorated with a lot of pits?
Oh, seed. Oh, sesame seed. I'm gonna egg wash it and decorate it with some sort of seed. Now we're gonna top it and decorate with sesame seeds. We're gonna use both black and white sesame seeds for color purposes. Step 11, bake the cake for about 45 minutes before baking. I think it's, it's saying bake the cake for 45 minutes before eating, but that turned into baking.
Oh.
Tricky. All right, I'm gonna go put this in the oven for 45 minutes. The second baking, I think, means cooling, and then I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit. All right, it's out of the oven. It smells so good. I'm excited. Confidence level 10 again. Step number 12, take a moment before serving. Okay. Can we please take a moment? Okay, I followed directions. I did not think Fruit Juice Mama would look anything like this. I'm ready to see the final dish.
Closed eyes.
Open them!
It's the same thing. kidding. Mine is just like big juice mama. This one is just fruit mama. I'm gonna try mine first. Can you hear it? Like, perfect. That's really good. I'm not kidding. It's like spinach dipping in pastry dough. I kind of think I messed up the chicken part. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now let's try the real deal.
So the dish is called Spanikopita, and it's a Greek dish.
It's not always in the spiral design, but this time we chose to do that, and it's a spinach and cheese phyllo dough pastry.
Don't see any chicken, so that's red flag. More herbs in this one. It's so good. I think they're like distant cousins. Do you guys want to come try it? Yes, finally.
Oh! Cheers.
Oh my God, Mimo!
Wow.
So what was huge chicken?
Egg. So good.
Right? Thank you.
Wow.
This was so much fun. I had no idea how hard it was being in front of the camera and not knowing like the next step and stuff like that. But honestly, I feel like I did pretty well.
You did great, sweetie.
This was so much fun, but let's get Jasmine back on the hot seat. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any recipe ideas, send it to Katie at Old Lady Katie on Instagram. Bye.
Bye. Nice job.
Good job, Mimo. I'm so proud of you.